Yeah. And
Yeah,
if years of neglecting,
years
PB
of
is finally an
neglecting,
official
PB is
co-host.
finally the co-host
Mhm.
of this
Okay, so
show
when you gonna pay him?
in More Than Words.
When you gonna pay him?
I can
Hey,
click
hey,
buttons.
look. We're not talking money when we're
Open?
live.
No. We're talking money. We're talking.
Put out.
You don't have the monetization thing. I miss talking about money. Pull out your wallet right now and take out some bills and start passing it towards PB direction to make it look like you're paying him.
And no, man, because my
No,
wallet's
do
just
that. Just make it look like you're paying
okay.
him. It's funny.
Really quick before we get started, little dictator, come over here for a second.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna steal something from Rob.
She has a better accent than Nick Cage.
So you're gonna go down this line and you're gonna say hi to everybody. I know it's really freaking small. Go ahead.
If he's not paying you, don't do it.
No, don't be nervous. Everyone loves you. You're cute.
Yeah,
you're
fine, honey.
I'm just gonna say hi to everyone.
No,
Perfect.
you got to read the names. Come on, don't be 16.
She's a
Or,
team
I'm sorry,
player.
15.
My birthday's in 15 days, so
Yes, and if you guys don't know,
Atta
this
girl.
this little dictator will be having. She requested to have a live stream, so I'll send out a link, and we will have a birthday party, which means PB Husky, no swearing, no cursing, no lewd comments on my daughter's birthday stream. You
I want to
uncultured
say
swine.
fuck.
The actual
I
fuck that
Oh my
mean?
God.
That is my trademark. I like saying fuck.
For God's sakes. This is why I don't have the little impressionable mind here.
This is so. You didn't hear what I said. I said, "What the actual fork is that?"
See?
That doesn't pay me to have a filter, so I don't. There's no filter.
So
I
anyways,
can play
welcome
your
everybody.
bullshit game.
Welcome everybody to Late Night Talks. Tonight, the little dictator is just dropping in,
So
just saying
stupid.
hi, adding some class to the show because Squirrel's the only other classy one we have on the panel.
Oh, ain't that a fact? Oh, God.
So, welcome everybody to Late Night Talks. Let's see who we got in the crowd. We got the Lonely Banter who says the fact that you are paying attention to the Barbie movie is disturbing. And I said to him, if we can't cover this, then why am I doing YouTube? What is the point if I can't?
God, you're just a Barbie girl. We all know it.
The Barbie movie
In a Barbie world.
Lemon Pie, what's up? Rose Matters, what's up? We have DJH Record Hound. How you doing? Cyber doesn't count. We've got Janie.
He
Davis.
always neglects me too.
Janie?
What's
so,
up?
PB? Is he still neglecting you at this newly acquired co-host position?
He can't neglect me. I have power.
He has the power now. I feel like I'm gonna regret this.
You will regret this because if I do one of the jokes where you mute me, but PB's like, no, I'll mute him. That's going to be fun. This is going to be fun as hell.
We have Killy Chow. What's up? Wookiee Supremacy says, "Happy birthday, little Zod." It's in about 2 weeks.
Hi to Christine.
And yeah, I said, "Hey, Christine."
Oh, I missed that one.
But hi again. And
sorry,
in case y'all missed it, well, we have 9 in here, and we have a good 10 people watching, and people normally watch the beginning of the stream. Everybody, just so you know, in 2 weeks, so yeah, 2 weeks from now, we will have a birthday stream here for the little dictator. We're going to keep it PG-13, but I said, hey, what do you want for your birthday? And she goes, Dad, I want to stream. So I'm super proud and just
with who? With you?
God, you know what I want? You know what I
want?
Whoa,
hold on.
In the face.
Hold on. She wants to stream with you?
Yeah.
On purpose.
Yeah.
Because I could see why she would want to stream with Bitchy.
I mean, yeah, Bitchy is cooler than me.
Yes.
By the way, just if you guys didn't know, Planet Q's Queen, go check out her Twitch. I was supposed to be on there, so I'm plugging the channel because I feel bad, but I had more important things, a certain unicorn and relationship stuffs. So that's why I wasn't on there the other night. Go check it out.
Can you talk about these things in front of her?
Yeah, she knows.
Oh, relationship stuff. You said. You said relationship.
Yes. Not what were wait, what did you hear? Never mind. Never
That's
mind. Don't
code.
answer that until she's in bed.
That's code.
JD Davis says at Mr. Zod's Phantom Zone. Hi, little dictator. What's it like being half Kryptonian?
Absolutely amazing.
Good job, kid. This kid's a natural. She's gonna have her own channel when she's old
Except
enough.
she can probably actually read English.
So she's
Yeah.
half Kryptonian. Is she immune to kryptonite and then she uses it to torture you?
I mean, she's a young lady, so she just tortures me other ways, like asking me weird questions and stuff.
Haha.
What do you mean?
Oh, what a
I sent a tweet.
So always remember, for everyone in the chat, always carry a green rock with you, so then you can fight Zod.
and Planet King Squid says, so I keep my comments to no cussing tonight for the little dictator. Yes.
Oh fuck!
Husky liked my tweet.
I'm cool that
we have
way.
Cherry
I will
K
retweet it
What's up,
too.
Cherry?
says hashtag hi everyone. I don't know how she sounds like. That's just what I had in my head. So
She
what's
sounds
up
like
with
a cherry.
So, anyways, little dictator, you gotta get to bed if you want to wake up early to watch the rest of the Pirates movie. So,
Which one? Which movie?
oh, we're watching On Strange Tides. It's not my
I
favorite.
don't
but,
know which number that is.
Like 4.
I think I only watched the first 3.
Yeah, me. Well, I saw the 4th one, and then the 5th one, I waited and watched it later. It was
Not invested in
The
these
fifth
movies the way
one-
that
the
the chat
fifth
is,
one-
except for Lemon
the
Pie.
f- yeah.
Speaking
The
of which,
fifth one,
we
they
have an
had the
article.
idea, but they fucked it up.
The reason why I brought up Pirates of the Caribbean, and it actually all comes together, is because why aren't you sleeping? No crocheting. Put that away.
She's crotcheting?
And
That's how it's spelled.
yeah, if you want to wake up early, I want to see eyelids closed.
Wait, she can
Anyway,
still hear
hi
me?
everybody.
You don't have your earbuds in? She can still hear all of Cyber's fork bombs?
Yeah, I probably should put my headphones in. Let's just hope that when I plug these in, it doesn't mess up my audio. So, hello everybody. Welcome to the greatest show on earth, the Late Night Talks, where we've been out of the loop, but some crazy stuff has happened. And Squirrel actually found us our first article of the night.
Fuck yeah.
And it's definitely a very interesting article.
You fucked up your mic or something. I don't
You
know what
did.
you did, but this is way better.
Oh, shit, son.
Okay? Is my sound okay?
No, I'll fix it. I'll see if
Is
I
it-
can fix it. Can I fix it? I can't fix that.
No, I think it's going through his earbud mics.
No, it is. You need to go into your settings at the bottom and switch the audio to pick up a different microphone instead of the one that it is using. That's all. That's all.
Oh, by the
Super
way,
easy fix.
For the early chat, the magical things that were happening is that Zod was doing a little tech support for PB.
Look what I can
That's
do.
So it was so beautiful.
I didn't do that. I didn't fucking do that. I absolutely.
It was so perfect.
Oh,
That was so perfectly timed.
there he
It was
is.
beautiful.
No, you
No,
need to
it's
go
not.
into the settings and change which microphone it's picking up, guy. Not drop out and jump back in.
Don't have a mic.
my
Did you
God.
hear my forehead splat? Does he not know
Do
what I'm
wanna-
saying?
Do one of us need to show him the screen?
Yes.
Okay, I'll fucking
now.
do it.
Audio.
Oh,
Oh, he's figuring out.
Is it working?
yes.
Kinda.
Okay.
There he is.
I'm still doing my screen share because I don't think he's doing what we told him to do.
You wouldn't be wrong.
Okay, so you see this? You see how you go down here and you click this.
Yes,
magical.
I'm already in that.
Then you click this. This is magical. Then you click this one, and then you click your microphone.
All right. Does that sound better?
Yes,
I
Okay.
guess.
it's getting there.
It'll work itself out.
It's magical.
So, Hello, everybody, and welcome to Late Night Talk. Tonight we have a whole bunch
Hello,
of shenanigans
Sandy.
planned. We have some great stuff planned. So, the first topic of the night, Squirrel. Do you want to kind of segue this? Because I don't have a good one. It's so ridiculous.
Speaking of choice decisions this week, I don't know.
So,
Yeah.
speaking of choice decisions this week, there has been some good choices because didn't know this was a movie, had no freaking clue, but apparently it is with great sadness I must blog the news that Amy Schumer quit the Barbie movie due to creative differences, and she was replaced by Margot Robbie.
This is
Before
the best trade deal in the history of trade deals.
Oh, it is. But before
Oh,
we
yeah.
go into this, okay, and I just want to say, who in the world looked at the Barbie movie and said, you know what? We need diabetes Barbie. Let's get Amy Schumer as Barbie.
I mean, I don't mind my Barbies thick.
What?
Thick isn't equal to fat,
knows
PB.
Who said that.
You know, when you're behind the scenes, you can see the mistakes that are being made.
What's going on? Are you seeing what's going on?
Yeah,
Well,
he's
he was reading an
co-host.
article, right? Right? He was reading an article, and you have to share your screen to read the article, and then he removed the fucking screen share. It disappeared. There it is, back now.
PB's just gonna start recording his screen and show everybody what he sees.
So,
this is hilarious.
Let's just all level with each other here. Barbie is hot. Weird start to this article. And she is not just blonde hair and blue eyes. Barbie is career driven, well educated, and has whoa, guy. What?
No, yeah, dude, it's a doll that you can make anything you want. So of course Barbie has a successful billionaire.
Okay, who played with Barbie? Okay, and the ladies in the chat can let me know because I never played with Barbie, but who played with Barbie and said, you know what? I want her to be career driven and be a lawyer or something or paralegal. I don't. Did anyone?
No,
do
if you're a kid, you're just.
to be
fair, if you're a kid and you're playing with a character, they're just rich and you don't know why they're rich, but they're rich.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, to be fair, when I was young, like, I thought it was pretty cool that there was like an astronaut Barbie and shit like that. You know, I was a little kid, but I didn't go career. I just went veterinarian, or I think those are cool, like the different types of role, like job career types that they have for Barbie instead of it just being like a housewife all the time. So that's kind of cool. Like, I'm serious. That was the choices. You're like, oh look, housewife again. Like, or on the beach. There wasn't really a lot going on. It was very 1950s and 60s orientated. And it got a little bit better because then we got the astronaut Barbie and shit like that. But whatever. That's just me.
I'm sorry. I just want to say what's up, Ancient One, KAH, our favorite Karen, and Rose Matters. See, I'm paying attention. Yeah, I agree. I guess Barbie got more. God, I hate saying this. Progressive, as we.
Where's stripper Barbie? Where is stripper Barbie?
Yeah,
where
is?
I mean, if we want to be like, politically correct, we can say escort Barbie because that's high end.
No, the escort would be she's a hooker.
No, escort are classier than her. Don't you know the lingo? I mean,
no, I like saying the dirty words.
Jesus Christ.
Did you ever hear about divorce Barbie?
No.
It came with all Ken's shit.
That was good, DJ. That was good. Oh my God. So let's continue. This is just great. That just kind of struck me. I was like, career driven. Okay, well-educated, has a sweet car, a vacation dream house, and a role model to millions.
Yes,
She's
bank robber Barbie is the best.
So when it came time to make a movie about her life, what? What? This can't
So
be
the
real.
other B
Can't be
movies
real.
didn't do well? There's like so many B movies.
That's so true.
This cannot be real. Okay, it said when it came to canceling anti-Barbie, it'd be like if they casted me to play Brad Pitt. I'd be like if they casted Dave to play what? Who's
I don't know
this?
who that is. I don't know.
When the obvious would
Manute
be
Bol? You don't know who fucking Manute Bol is?
no.
Oh, the African sensation!
Okay, so anyways, they
He
cast
played basketball. He was over 7 foot. He could shoot the three.
okay.
Well, this explains why I don't know who it is if it's a basketball
He didn't play
player.
fucking hockey, guy.
They casted fucking Amy Schumer to play Barbie, but alas, 5 years later, we are now learning she quit the project due to creative differences. What? She wanted to be Barbie to be more body positive.
She wanted Barbie to be thick.
Yo,
and
man,
Barbie
Her reasoning's stupid.
The studio
it's gonna
is
be
winning.
dumber.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
hold
god!
on.
Oh my
Before we
god!
continue, I want to say the studio is winning with Margot Robbie because one, better looks, two, better actor, way better actor.
Yeah.
Hasn't Amy Schumer done like 2 movies and a comedy that isn't funny and a show that's equally unfunny?
Dude, she
that
did a
tries to
cooking
be
show with
herself?
her boyfriend / husband / this is the guy in my life because I don't know what the level is.
Friends with benefits.
That's why I said guy in her life.
She had
Well,
a baby, right? Pretty sure
Yep.
she had a baby. Yeah.
Yep, the baby is not in the show, but it stops them from recording. Like I used to watch the show because it was moderately funny, but the husband was funnier in the show, which is kind of sad because she's a professional comedian.
But everybody's funnier
Allegedly.
than Amy Schumer. Like the only time I ever saw Amy
She has her
Schumer,
moments.
the only movie she was ever funny in, and it was the first time where I thought John Cena might have an ounce of talent, was that movie Trainwreck, where she dated
Trainwreck's
John Cena.
funny.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious. Like John Cena made that movie where he was just like showing off all the time, and it's
funny because his character now would be the opposite of the character in Trainwreck, right? Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it.
And
it causes pain.
And out of the two of them, he's actually capable of acting.
I suppose he's been acting since like 2001, guy.
And she's been acting since.
We're waiting.
So and hey, Senate, our favorite Tro, good to have you on. He said
Barbie is built for porn. Where's porn star Barbie?
I think that's still
You can probably find it. You could probably find it on the internet. Or do you want a license by Mattel?
Yo, cyber check the group private chat, please.
All
Just
right.
for you. And PB2, of course. Not you,
Live.
Zach.
Live. Look at
You gotta show that on the stream.
Walked away.
Hello to chat.
Please show that on stream. Please.
PB.
Oh, hold on. I went to go look at it.
So let's see. We have Kiefer. What's up?
I'm still looking.
What the fuck?
Says, I love Barbie. I collected Barbies. What do you think of Amy Schumer as a Barbie?
I mean,
I'll let
hold
you
on a
get out
second. Hold on a second. Just everybody. Where did it go? Where did it go? Which fucking tab is it under? This one? Yes.
Okay, so as my co-host.
Speaking of nightmares, where is it? Right here?
Hey, I'd buy that Barbie.
Holy fucking Christ, man. That is terrifying. That is terrifying. Ah!
I lost my shit.
Who did this?
I lost my shit.
I did.
Fucking nightmares. You just did this?
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh
quoting.
my god. Oh my god.
Just genius. Mattel.
Oh,
you have
viewership's
to
going through the
prototype.
roof. Viewership's going up. That's
If
not good.
Mattel made this an official toy, just even if it
oh
was
my God.
exclusive to Zod only, I would laugh my ass off.
Put in promo code Zod, you can get a discount off this sexy bitch. Look at this.
Oh my
Fucked
god.
She
up,
is just
man.
working it.
What did you do, Squirrel? I wanted to sleep tonight.
That's a hybrid right there.
What's up, Kiefer?
It's better than a hybrid. You can get
Hi,
so
Kiefer.
much mileage out of that. Hey, what's up, Self-Awarded Drifter?
$1 billion
Hi,
idea.
South
Well,
West.
maybe $1 billion for
Drifter.
everybody that's in this chat, because everybody who watches the show will want one of these.
So, yeah.
Limited edition.
Limited edition Barbie right there. Go check that out. That is...
Comes with one other color dress, but it's a mystery.
Ooh.
Mattel, don't worry if you mess up on the face. You'll probably get it down.
And see, now, just so the Senate knows, porn star Barbie is every Barbie. You just take the clothes off.
And then switch.
Switch what?
Clothes. That's what they do, right?
What the fuck? What fucking porn are you watching? Switch clothes.
Oh, well.
Zod, you watch some
Thank
weird
God.
porn.
Okay, well, enough about my weird porn life. Let's get back to the article.
Let's get
Laugh
back
my
to this
ass off.
creepy Barbie.
Going from Amy Schumer to Margot Robbie to play Barbie is the biggest upgrade in the history of the world. I mean, I can't really argue with that. I was trying to come up with some sort of comparison / analogy and simply cannot come up with an upgrade even close to that. Like, okay, have you ever known a buddy who dated the worst type of egotistic attention whore, and then he dated the most perfect angel in the entire world? Something like that, hypothetically speaking. No, very much speaking. Have I ever talked about the time I did a blog about Amy Schumer, and then she sent me a string of 10 DMs, actually more like 30 DMs, going absolutely crazy on me. Then she blocked me, tracks. It was wild. In that blog, too, I defended her, saying she is way too rich and successful to ever steal jokes from her fellow comedians. No, I went on and on saying nobody would ever cast her in a movie if she was stealing jokes from other comics. So she is my sworn enemy.
Stealing
now.
jokes from other comments, just like Zod's stolen my jokes, and no one will know. Still pissed off about that.
So then,
I
is
would
it
be.
really stealing?
Yes,
Anyway,
that's exactly what fucking stealing is.
Shake.
anyway, I took no pleasure in doing this blog. It's like when Jackson Mahomes is in the news for doing something stupid. My hands are tied. I must blog it. It's my job. And I would hate to fail at my job. So, if I must report on Amy Schumer quitting the Barbie movie and being replaced by Margot effing Robbie, I will do it. Margot effing Robbie. So, what was the creative
good
difference
scene.
you walked out on exactly?
Oh,
I really want to know.
Dude,
She
the guy
said-
wrote.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry, go ahead.
Squirrel, go ahead. I was just going to say, he just wrote that article so that he could put that GIF at the bottom.
It's so true.
That's what it seemed like.
She basically claimed that she dropped out of doing the movie, okay, because it was over a pair of high heels. Okay. Amy Schumer revealed she exited the live-action Barbie movie due to creative differences rather than previously cited scheduling conflicts. Schumer polished the script by Hillary Winston and had been set to star as the titular doll in the Sony adaptation before it moved to Warner Brothers, dropping out in 2017 and resulting in a long developmental stall for the film. And so, in an interview The Hollywood Reporter published on Wednesday, Schumer opened up about her departure from the film, explaining that her vision ultimately didn't align with Sony's. They definitely didn't want to do it the way I wanted to do it. The only way I was interested in doing it. Schumer said. It told the outlet, noting that she had written Barbie as an ambitious inventor, and the studio requested the invention to be a high-heel shoe made of Jell-O.
That sounds
I
funny.
want one.
The Senate says, Zod, you read that article like a robot programmed to have downs.
No. First of all, you read that article, not you read.
So that makes Zod happy. It went from Sony to his favorite, Warner Brothers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Paycheck.
So when you get in that DC money, he keeps telling it's been a year since you've told us that.
He's not even monetized, man. Tell him some slack.
Yeah.
But that's what I say. Where's the DC money? They got to be paying you because you don't want to pay.
Hi, Kim.
Oh, I have no
Cam.
interest in seeing this.
Hi, Rose.
They said earlier reports of the film indicated a plot with contemporary spin on beauty, feminism, and identity.
I think the Jello heel is a genius idea. Is it going to be like Flubber where you can jump really high in it too?
And it
Might as
has
well.
Robbie and Gosselin. Well, Gosselin's in it. I might consider it.
Yeah, I sent the article over into the private chat, but that's from Entertainment Weekly. But that was the reason, which is stupid. Oh my god. Anyways,
does she realize? Oh, okay. I know we're only 26 minutes in, but it's rant time.
Yay!
Amy, you are an actor, and I mean that in the very thinnest of terms, okay? You don't get to fucking write the scripts. You're not a writer, a director, a producer, any of that shit. You're barely a competent fucking comedian. So the fact that you're on such a high horse that you think the world revolves around you, that people are going to go at Sony or a big company is going to go, oh my God, Amy Schumer dropped out of our project. There's not 50 other hot blondes waiting to take her place. What are we going to do? Fucking baffles me. You're a narcissistic, egotistical, heinous, nasty fucking woman. You're Amber Heard level without ever abusing someone. You're like that step down.
So, Zod, I have a question. Should we give her a gun on a set of an old Western movie?
I'm not done. No, she's too good.
I'm sorry.
So, Amy, you need to shut the fuck up and be glad that people are even offering your worn out, ugly, fucking talentless ass anything. You fucking ripped off comedians, which is a fucking cardinal sin. And I don't care what they say. Oh, well, would they let her in movies and blah, blah, blah? Yes, Carlos Mancina did it for years. Look how that turned out. You know, you fucking ripped off jokes from your fellow comedians and played them off as your own because you don't have a creative bone in your body. And your fucking comedy special is so fucking atrocious that in the first 5 seconds I turned it off because it was just fucking vile, nasty bullshit. You're a horrible person. And God, I wish they brought back hangings. Anyways,
I mean, never say never, Zod.
Yeah. I mean, we could have.
Let's vote Zod in for president.
I'd do a lot better than the current one. I'll tell you that. I'll be able to.
Bowl of oatmeal would do better.
Like Jesus Christ, okay, there is one thing I like from
Bowl of oatmeal don't fuck stuff up. In fact, it keeps it regular. Motherfucker ain't regular to anything.
There's one line I like in Star Trek.
Wait, I was wrong. He's regular to fucking up.
There's one line I like from Star Trek Picard, and that's when she looks at him and goes, sheer fucking hubris. That's what that bitch has. Hubris. So much fucking hubris. This bitch she's reached that point where she's doing fucking reality TV. When they start doing that's when they reach that desperate level, because everybody who gets a fucking reality TV show, they're reaching that level where they're becoming fucking irrelevant. Look at every fucking person who's done it. Okay, so you're fucking irrelevant. Nobody fucking cares. You, Madonna, and all the other nasty fucking cunts to the left in Hollywood all need to be put on a boat and fucking Viking style. Send that bitch out in the middle of the sea and set it on fucking fire.
Oh no, I'm not giving them an
Watch it
honorable
roll.
death.
God,
Oh no, wait. They're not getting an honorable death. They won't die with axe in hand.
I hate Amy Schumer so much. She is like everything. Like, and she's not. It's not she's that stupid type of blonde. She's like just annoying and narcissistic. Like, she's not stupid. She's just annoying, narcissistic, and just thinks the world owes her every fucking thing. Thank you, Kim. I am passionate about it because I haven't liked her. I did not like her from the first moment I saw her. I don't know why.
What?
Yeah. The first moment I laid eyes on her, I go, oh, she's a bitch. And it was confirmed later, but I could just tell. I'm like, she has that look like that fucking woman you meet. Squirrel, you know what I mean, right? Those really uppity bitches where you can just tell when they talk that they're that.
Right, so as long as you keep her
Well,
mouth full, she'll be fine.
my
No.
impression of her has always been a try-hard and, like trying to be something that she's not on a critical basis. So it's no surprise that she would have stolen material from other people or virtue signaled to get into certain groups or crowds or to pander to certain individuals because she's trying to crawl up this ladder and she gives off a vibe of pretty much just like a little bastard. So I don't like
Dude,
her.
she's a
Yeah.
horrible example for female comedians and
sweet.
actors.
She's like what is wrong with comedy, okay? And the sad part is she gives female comics a bad name. And me and Bitchy were talking about this the other day. We both agreed. And this is not
She
a
was
sexist.
talking to you on purpose, or you bamboozled her with a conversation?
I bamboozled her. But anyways, we were saying, she goes, I'm all about like the females, go females. But she's like, the thing is, the comedy gap is different because females tend to tell jokes that relate to females, right? Just like males, we tell dick jokes
Oh
that
yeah, you get
is for males, right?
There's jokes that I don't get because I'm young. Kevin Hart did it on one of his recent ones. Raymond did on his because they're both now older and they started making a few old guy jokes. So they made jokes about like certain things that are happening to them. To me and my brother, we're like kind of ha ha. But when my dad's in the room, he laughs at that because he has those same problems.
And Robin Williams did the same thing. But the problem with a lot of female comedians is when they get dirty and raunchy, it doesn't come off the same. It's like very just, it kind of is degrading. And she does that kind of comedy. She does the kind of comedy that I feel like degrades women with the way that she talks. I mean, am I wrong? As anybody
It's what is it there? It's like that feeling like when she makes all the pussy jokes and it's constantly something about this and that and the other. It's in a backhanded manner she'll attack a male at the same time. And that humor gets old and it's a one-trick pony. And after a while it gets old, it's not funny anymore. It's just kind of like I tried to sit through one of her comedy specials and it was terrible. Like none of the jokes, like it was just try hard jokes. Like they weren't even funny. They were just stretching. And you could tell that this was material that she had heard from someone else or reconcocted it into her own, words. It just comes off really just kind of boring humor. And if I wanted that shit, she basically has drunk girl jokes and it's really boring. And after a while, even drunk people get boring. And you're like, God, I'm the designated driver of this fucking comedy show. That's what it feels like. So it's not very funny by the end of it. And it's like, well, okay, I could have spent this, time or money somewhere else and actually found something to be funny. I just think she focuses on, I don't mind dirty jokes by any
Dan
means, but
Aykroyd.
I just think it's backhanded shit,
Oh, it
Yeah.
is. But Dan Aykroyd, I feel, is funnier than a lot of people, isn't he?
Yeah. Like I've heard, like any of these old time comedians, like
Bag
look,
of glass. I'm gonna put a
If you're
kid for
talking
Christmas. It's bag of glass.
if you're talking stand up, I'm not sure with Dan Aykroyd, but movies Dan Aykroyd I know is pretty decent. But then there's comedians like that too. There's comedians that are horrible at stand up, but good in like movies, or horrible in movies and good at stand up. And then you have the worst ones that are horrible at both, but you don't know why they're popular.
They got a vagina.
Hi, Wookiee Supremacy.
Hey,
Hi,
Wookie.
Mega Jetty.
What's
And
up,
hi,
Megan
Becca.
Jetty? What's up, Rebecca?
Hey, Rebecca.
Hello to Shalana earlier, too. I'm sorry. I was making Zod into a pretty princess.
Yes, and it worked. It was I loved it.
Did it.
Hi, Sandy.
Kind of did.
Hey, Sandy.
What's up, Sandy?
What's up? But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like they talk about humor that's dying out, and it's like, no, you killed the funny comedians, and unless you're God, I hate to use this because then I sound like the other YouTubers, but it's true. Unless you're woke or progressive, you can't get away with saying half the shit you used to, or you're in a crowd and the crowd turns on you. And I've seen it happen to established comedians where they'll be like, "Oh, what is that supposed to be?" It's like you paid for a fucking comedy. Comedy, by its nature, inherently is meant to be offensive in order to bring out stereotypes to play on them, because it gets people talking about it. It gets people laughing about something that's used to be hurtful and used to keep people down. That's why
I suppose the comedy is supposed to take the dark times, and you're supposed to be, the laughter towards the dark times. It's to get your mind off of it. So
Yeah,
it will be offensive.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't make sense to me how someone like her or these other stand-ups and guys too. I hear these other guys who aren't. Oh God, I watched this.
There's a handful of shitty guy comedians too. You don't believe me? Well, if any of you have Netflix, you'll probably find them.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Hold on, don't interrupt me. Netflix comedy. I watched this Indian comedian because the promo.
Oh, here we go.
The promo that they cut, they cut the funniest bits. So I was sitting there going, "Oh, that's pretty fucking hilarious." Yeah, he's joking about it, his own race. Good old fashioned back to basics, right? I turn it. Oh my God, me and Bitchy sat there and watched this, and like for 5 minutes, he didn't do nothing but this very dry delivery, like very just not funny stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? What's gonna happen with Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, hell, Bernie, or not Bernie Mac, but who's the other old school, D.H. Hughley, or all of these guys are gone. Like,
DL.
what the fuck?
The thing is, on Netflix too, it's not like they don't have funny comedians. They're there. They get buried under these garbage ones.
Yeah, like that Jesselneck guy is pretty hilarious. Justin beat me into submission with that, so I was like, fuck it. And he was actually really, really very funny. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Anthony Jeselnik, he's kind of like a Daniel Tosh. They're both very big assholes.
Oh yeah, and when they clipped his comedy, they did it in reverse. They did all of the stupid bits, and it was like, this is the worst promo ever. So I sit down and I watch it, and I was like, wow, this guy is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, there's another guy. His name is Sebastian. He's an Italian guy. So some of his jokes is not just his jokes; it's his accent and then his mannerisms on stage.
Yeah.
I guess
Jamie Kennedy is underrated. I watched his comedy special because, if you guys didn't know, I'm a huge Scream fan. So I started following him after that, and I watched some of his comedy. And
you're stalking Jamie Kennedy.
Oh.
I don't know if I can find him.
Good night, Rebecca. Enjoy your show. Hi, Lemon Pipe. Sorry I didn't say hello earlier. Hello, Laura B, who just popped in.
Laura B.
Laura B.
Hey, what's up? So, I was held at gunpoint, and I'm sorry, Squirrel. It had to happen. Blame Husky and PB. They said.
What do you mean at gunpoint? What kind of guns you talking about?
Lightsaber guns.
Hello, DJ H. Sorry.
Dude, greatest fucking lightsaber ever made. Might not be the greatest show. That's a fact.
But they said if I didn't do this article number 2, that they were going to fucking hog tie me and beat me within an inch of my life.
I was going to kill all you.
We're gonna talk. Wait a second. We're just going to talk about an article. We're not going to talk about the trailer.
Fuck fuck no. I want to do the article first, and I want to get to the trailer.
Okay, I know.
Wait, okay, well, we're doing both then. We're doing both.
Norm Macdonald is one of the best comedians. He really
Norm
is.
Macdonald
Yeah,
might
I miss
be...
Norm.
Underrated. Underrated.
Yeah.
No, he's underrated because people want to laugh right now, and it's like, no, you need to sit there and wait for the joke to finish, motherfucker.
It's all timing with him.
Janie,
A lot
I
of time.
disagree.
That ruins it's generational. You know what? That in a sense, that's partially true. I think the problem is that when you have a lot of, I think it does depend on generations for sure, because there is a lot of humor that, you know, like we hear now, we're like, I don't understand what's funny about that.
Sorry,
blah blah blah. But no, but that I agree with that statement because it's partial. Oh yes, Janie, I already saw the disingenuous. I know what you meant. That was the word I was looking for about Amy Schumer. Disingenuous. She's disingenuous.
Yes, she is very disingenuous, but no, it's not using wokeness as a joke. It's that the woke jokes aren't funny. That's the difference, because when you deliver a joke inherently to get a reaction, it should be slightly edgy, a little offensive. The problem with woke is it's not edgy or offensive. It's safe. Safe is not funny. That's not what comedians.
Wait a second.
Talking
Dad jokes are hilarious. They are neither edgy or offensive.
Or woke.
Well, here's the thing with Norm Macdonald.
Fair play.
One thing I heard is he had a lot of his jokes because he hated the applause sign, so he would purposely write jokes so he could hear some boos in the audience.
That's
on purpose.
Fucking hilarious.
That's great.
What a professional. Holy Sith! Exclusive. Sith? First look at Darth Vader. Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Oh no, not the talking tuna.
You don't like stockists?
No.
You don't like that talking tuna?
No.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Jesus,
are you putting me on?
I'll check that out, Becca.
I would love Starkist if they send me money.
Like, he deserves a little respect. Like, how many tunas have you seen talk?
I don't know. They're usually dead.
Fair enough.
For this one, I'm gonna hand it
over. Much like my hopes and dreams.
For this one, I'm gonna hand it over to my official co-host, who has the pleasure of reading this article that he.
Let me add Justin to the stream. I wanted to add Justin to the stream. I have the power.
Oh God.
Clo,
there he is.
Come here.
There's a dog. Put your camera back on.
Hi. Come here, Chloe.
Oh, puppies.
Come on. Hi, baby. This is Chloe. She's back.
Oh, your dog's sitting again?
Yep.
Puppy time.
She doesn't want to. Aw. She's so cute. I love her so much.
It's getting warm in America, hey?
Aw. She's so cute.
How's
everyone doing? Huh?
You wearing shorts?
Yeah, I'm indoors. And they don't match. Who cares?
Nobody cares.
Thank you. All right. How's everyone doing?
Good. We're here to talk about Star Wars, guy. You excited to talk about Star Wars?
Damn it.
I know you like Star Wars. You actually get to talk about it with Star Wars fans instead of a bunch of curmudgeons.
Okay. Why are you going under the desk, dog? Stop it!
Oh my God.
Get out from under there.
Jesus.
Oh boy. This is creepier with no, it's nothing like that. He's like, wait a second. Where's the peanut butter? No, that's gross. Disgusting. Why would you think of something like that, you sick fuck? I can't believe you. I can't even look at you right now.
He's a villain.
Creep. I'm a villain. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work all the time. I'm a villain.
He uses it for everything, so.
Oh, man.
What do you think happens when he's at home and he fucks up? He's like, bitchy. I'm a villain.
Do you actually say that?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm exactly like I am here is what I'm like in real life. Only here I'm amplified to 10, but it's
Dude, I
still
literally
everything
heard
I
him say it in real life to her.
Yeah.
No, I
Okay,
don't think
why
your
does
head is that
everyone
big in real
always
life.
comment on the Bob Rosses? What did they ever do? They're just minding their own business.
Are they, though?
Yes.
They really are minding their own business.
Yeah, leave them alone.
I did. I haven't said anything about them in months.
Oh, not you, Sandy, in the chat.
Oh.
Justin, this is an exciting day. PB is now officially in every capacity my co-host, so he can kick people out.
I can't scroll through the fucking article, though.
Can you kick Zod out?
Technically.
You missed it earlier. PB was doing something. He says, "I can do this," and then Zod backed out. It was just perfect fucking time.
He was trying to fix his fucking earpiece, and I was like, "Look, I could do this," and he fucking left.
What does chicken have to do with Star Wars?
That's an
night,
ad
Becca.
on this.
Good night to Becca.
Good
Good night,
night.
Becca.
Good night. Have sweet
Okay,
dreams
so
of
Squirrel.
Kenobi.
We're not
Squirrel,
playing
hold on,
that, are we?
hold on. Hold on. Hold on. God damn it.
Ah.
Oh my God, Zod, no.
Why are you playing
No!
the ad?
What are you doing?
Starkist isn't Starkist.
Why are we playing the ad? It has
What are you
a
doing?
ton of echoes.
He likes tuna, if you know what I'm saying.
They're not giving us money.
That's code.
They're not giving us
Squirrel,
money.
I have a request.
Yo.
Not even sand dollars.
God damn it, dog. I can't see the chat reading the article, and he can't see the chat scrolling through the article. So, can you keep an eye on the chat?
Yes. The Senate says this is ear rape. There you go.
Fucking A, it was. We've already showed you the exclusive first look at images of Ewan McGregor's return. I don't know why there's so many fucking... Are these hyperlinks? God damn.
Yeah, I think so.
As the
Told
cloaked
you.
Jedi Master in Obi-Wan Kenobi, premiering on May 25th on Disney Plus? Sure.
Yeah, the plus.
Those images also included the return of Joel Egerton as Uncle Owen, as well as a formidable new foe in the form of a Force-sensitive Inquisitor named Reva. Wait a second, so is that not the name from the video game?
No.
Why is that
this
name familiar?
No, this is a new character.
It's a new Inquisitor. Because they keep
Yeah, with a
adding a
bigger
new
head.
Inquisitor with each
Played
installment.
by the
Anyways,
black chick from
I
the
hope they
Queen's
get
Gambit?
killed by Vader.
Yes.
I hope they fail and Vader kills them. Just like
Whoa,
he
whoa,
did to
whoa.
the
Hold
second
on a
sister.
second.
Wish
Hold on.
list.
Hold on. Now,
Hold on
while
to what?
he is reading, one at a time, nobody interrupting first. Second, the Queen's Gambit, this actress is a very good actress. I've watched the Queen's Gambit several times.
I watched it once.
For everybody who's being
It was
like
okay.
across the internet, because they're saying it, oh, diverse,
I don't remember a black chick.
She's a
Okay.
good
A
actress.
black chick? There's a black chick in the Queen's Gambit?
Yeah, she's the best friend of Anna Taylor-Joy.
What?
Yeah,
I
from
remember
the-
exactly 2 characters. One of them is a chick, and one of them is a dude. That's all I remember from that show.
Dude, she's literally the reason why Anna Taylor-Joy beats the Russian at the end. In spoilers from like a year ago.
It's more than that, guy. It's way more than that.
Anyways, I stand by what I said, and the Grand Inquisitor, he was so scared of Vader he committed suicide.
No, I think he was killed.
What
no,
a
no,
pussy.
he jumped into a
No,
pit
no.
to
He's
die
a pussy.
because
He's a
he
pussy.
was afraid of the punishment from Vader for failing.
But McGregor and Egerton are not the only actors returning to the Star Wars franchise for the new series. And Reva and the Grand Inquisitor, seen in the recently released trailer, are not the only Imperial villains on the hunt. Cue some labored mechanical breathing noises because the Dark Lord of the Sith himself is back. And we've got your exclusive first look at the return of Darth Vader.
Oh my god.
He looks like it's man in a can, as Tony Stark would say. He looks the same. He should always look exactly the fucking same, and the fact that the buttons change agitates me. Like the suit, if he souped up like General Grievous, he'd be like, "Look at me, I got fucking 4 arms, motherfucker." That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Be like, I can choke 4 motherfuckers at a time.
I think Vader prefers the intimidation look of his suit.
No, he still looks like that, but his hands split, like Grievous's hands split. Like Grievous only got 2 arms, and then it splits. That's what I'm saying. Like he's goddamn mechanical. He's only mostly man. Well, it depends on who you ask. Also, back is the man under the helmet, Hayden Christensen, who transformed from Jedi Padawan Anakin Skywalker to the dark side villain in the Star Wars prequel films.
Insult.
What's a great insult? What?
He was a knight and a council member before he became a Sith.
Yeah, but he
should have been a master.
From step one is Padawan, and step finish, because I don't know how many steps there are, is dark side villain. That's the transformation. Don't be a fucking Star Wars noob.
If you want from the whole
no, he wasn't using the goddamn.
No, they should have started with the slave boy.
No, they should not have started then. Why would they start then? That's so fucking stupid. You wouldn't start then. Oh, somebody's here. Somebody's here.
Pod racing.
I heard the beep. You want to put them in? Go ahead and put them in.
Well, not necessarily, but sure. Oh, I gotta scroll the screen down. I don't know if I can reach them. Can't reach them. Where's the thing? There it is. See it?
Oh.
I have a name, sir. Oh, so you got the whole co-host thing going? You got co-host power?
I can click buttons.
Hey, Perp.
I know. I'm gonna regret this.
I should have looked up the unlimited power thing for PB.
Unlimited power.
I'll find it.
Y'all already talked about Obi-Wan Kenobi?
We're in the middle of it right now.
No, it's Obi looks Kenobi.
So is James Earl Jones going to be back for this, or is he just?
No, absolutely not.
What do you mean, absolutely not?
They have the white man themselves, so they don't need the black guy.
What do you mean?
Here we go.
They're gonna have Hayden Christensen in that suit. He's gonna be like rubble.
Fucking James Earl Jones was never in the suit, Perp.
I'm saying they're not going to use his voice. They're going to use Hayden Christensen's voice.
How can they use Hayden Christensen's voice?
They're easy.
They didn't use Hayden Christensen's voice in episode 3.
I think he's just the guy in the suit.
But he's in the suit.
I don't think that'll make any sense if they try to manipulate
the original trilogy.
Dude,
that's so stupid.
No, if they try to manipulate James or Hayden Christensen's voice to mimic James Earl Jones, I don't know if I like that.
That's not going to work.
Is that what they're going to go with? What do you guys think?
But he's in this movie, so
he's just in the suit.
Who's going to be doing the voiceover?
That's what I'm asking.
Well, there is an article about it. It says, is James Earl Jones voicing Vader and Obi-Wan? No one will say. The cast and crew of Obi-Wan Kenobi have carefully avoided confirming whether James Earl Jones will return to voice Darth Vader in the Disney Plus series. This is from Screen Rant about a day ago.
But here's the thing with Vader. What if he doesn't even talk? What if it's just his presence and it scares the shit out of them?
He just
breathes. Oh, you know what they're going to do? You're not even going to get a Kenobi and Vader fight. They're just going to have a stare down. And
I don't think there is going to be
Vader
a Kenobi and Vader fight because then that takes away from what happened in A New Hope.
Yeah, they might not even fight, which is going to piss people off. And I can't wait.
That lightsaber battle is trash. Nothing can make it worse.
Yeah, but this didn't say anything about it. But he's voiced so many other projects, so it's a strong possibility they'll be bringing him back, in my opinion. But
I just want to see. I want to see Prime Vader You know what I'm saying? The shit that I be seeing in Rebels and stuff, like the way he's moving around. I need to see that. None of that stiff shit. None of that stiff shit.
Watching him just like, I just want to see him come on a planet and be like, you failed me, and just force choke everybody. Well, not just one person, like it's the whole fucking.
I know audio.
Here's one of the things
has come a long way, Janie. I get it.
There's one of the things he's done in Disney's line of comics when he was training the Inquisitors. He chopped off one of their hands to make an example of them.
Could we talk about this trailer? How there's not enough good there's not enough good black people in the trailer.
Okay, hold on. Before you get into your activist bullshit, let's finish this, and then we'll go to how the black man is oppressed in America.
It is. It's facts. Look at Ryan Coogler.
Much like McGregor, there was a 17-year journey to get Christensen back in black. Oh my gosh. You like that, Justin?
Back in black? No! Come on.
See?
Now,
to play one of the most iconic figures in pop culture history. A journey that is chronicled in EW's cover story on the new Disney Plus series.
Boom.
Oh, you like Back in Black?
No, I do. I don't like it being associated with this crap.
I thought you were going to say something else. I was like, okay.
What do you think I was going to say? No, that's something Zod would say.
Oh, shit.
Did you hear that, Zod?
Yes, I
Racist.
did.
Oh, yeah.
In our exclusive image above, we see Vader appearing to emerge from his meditation chamber, which begs the question. Since the meditation chamber allows the Sith Lord to remove his helmet, as seen in Empire Strikes Back, when poor Admiral Pete? How the fuck do you pronounce that goddamn word? It's got two T's. Pete? Sure.
Pite.
Briefly admires the back of Vader's scarred head before the helmet is lowered over it. Might this mean we will catch a glimpse of Vader's sans mask in Obi-Wan Kenobi? I wish I could tell you, Christensen tells EW with a coy smile on his face. I'm sworn to secrecy.
That sounds
Scout's
so
honor.
It's so weird.
What's so
Stab
weird?
someone who sees his face.
It's funny. It's funny that Darth Vader is one of the most intimidating villains that has asthma.
Hold on. Question. How many here have watched Rebels?
Parts.
Yeah, some.
Nobody.
Okay, so how many remember what happened to his face in Rebels?
Oh, yeah. Didn't he get attacked by Ahsoka and it was revealed?
And you can see his face in Rebels. Why couldn't something like
yellow
that
eye.
happen? Yep. Why couldn't something like that happen in a lightsaber duel with this spectacular hair at the bottom of the screen? Oh, you covered it up, you dickhead. Okay, put the comment back up. PB, you didn't see when Zod said Hades Christensen?
Oh my
no.
God.
Oh.
Are you serious? Did you really say that? Did you really just say that?
Just
Zod?
New York accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, guy. Forget about it. Keep reading the fuck up.
Oh my God! Stop it. I know you're actually a New Yorker, but no.
This
never
guy
again.
here on this panel.
The one dude from the Batman, one of the cops that were talking to Batman, he has the really really raspy, New York accent. I was like, yo, that's odd.
100%. Like, fuck, man. They cast his doppelganger in a movie.
Yeah,
What's this poster?
Down the road, I was like, hey, good for you, man.
What the fuck was that?
Oh my God.
As for the kind of Dark Lord we'll see in the series that helps fill in the gap of time between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, Christensen is more of a straightforward, quote, we're going to see a very powerful Vader, end quote. Promises the actor. That entire paragraph is one fucking sentence.
Oh, they
and
made
I hate
a promise
about it.
They made a promise.
Powerful
So they
Vader.
don't...
Well, we already know Luke and Leia were born, so we're not going to see that.
I mean, we're gonna see a little bit of that dumb Luke. And like it looked like he was from a fan film, not like a younger Luke Skywalker. I didn't believe it for a second.
Oh my
You
goodness!
mean you didn't believe it for a second?
Well, no, Luke's not gonna be in this.
Mr.
If you do see
Zod.
Luke, he'll be
Little-
like a fucking
yeah.
little kid.
I don't know. I didn't buy that
God
as
damn it,
Luke.
Justin.
Ends
God,
up
we
like
heard
Obi-Wan.
you the first
Ends
time.
up like Obi-Wan fucking bullies Luke when he's like 10.
What? That would be amazing.
He walks by him,
Squirrel.
trips his ass. He's like, "You're a sour little Jedi."
Toughen up.
Wow.
Jedi
He'd be that
bitch.
salty.
Rub some sand on it. We ain't got no dirt.
Oh wow. I didn't think of that.
I have an argument for the thing you have highlighted once you read it.
Mr. Zod, I never understood why Vader was scary to other Jedi because all you have to do is take off his helmet, and he did. Humans
point.
can't, but Jedi?
Okay.
That's a good point.
So,
That's good.
Vader is a
Good luck with that.
Sith. Sith are fueled by their hate and anger.
They mind
Vader
read too,
has
don't they?
lived. I think it depends on mind reader on your connection to the Force. I know it's one of those abilities that not everyone has, but if you're a special character, you probably have. So we're going to continue. And he has multiple times in both Legends and the current canon where he's been in fights and his suit's been damaged, his helmet's broken off. He's able to survive through his hate.
Oh wow.
LB. This is a surprise.
What's up, LB?
Hello.
Hello.
What's up, black man? Why you up so late?
What do you mean up so late?
It's like 2:00 in the morning.
2:01.
What if he woke up early?
I don't know.
Talk about me.
That's you.
Yeah.
He didn't realize it the whole time. Wow.
Oh, my bad.
It's too late.
So good.
So what's up? If you guys don't know, we have first off we have like the classic panel. Secondly, we have the man himself, Mr. Lonely Banter. Go check out his channel, of course, after you're done viewing this stream.
I mean, you can check it out now. Go over
yeah,
there.
but definitely go
See what
sub.
tripped your trigger.
But definitely go sub to the channel. He's got some pretty funny
Don't tell
videos.
people to do that. It is not how he bugs himself. You sub to the channel if you want to. Don't just go and sub to the channel. He doesn't want 10 subs.
Sub to the channel.
Oh.
No, ass if you want to.
Yeah,
No,
bro.
sub
Look,
somehow.
don't tell them that because tomorrow they'll be coming to you telling them that I'm racist.
Wait, LB, I heard you were racist in your comments.
I'm very racist.
Zod's very racist too.
Yeah.
Yeah, how racist is
That's
Zod
why we
proper?
have them separated on the screen.
Wait.
Stupid.
Wait. So, okay, was that a real question,
Yes,
What a real question.
LB? That he's like, why do you, like how is Zod so racist? It seems like a.
Like
like
a
a
setup? Go for it.
Hey, do it.
All right, let's read. Let's read some of the classics.
We're gonna
Zod is so racist. He didn't want to see Moonfall because he thought it was a sequel to Moonlight.
Stupid.
God damn it.
Uh,
You're a terrible man.
yes, and he's also so racist that when he saw the movie Candyman, it was the first time he didn't root for the villain.
God.
I can see that.
Burp.
All right.
Back to the article.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I just wanted to give a couple of examples.
Well, let me. I don't know if you've seen the Batman or not, but when you walked out
Yes.
of the theater, did you count how many good black people were in the movie?
Hell yeah, I did. Oh
why
my
would you-
god, there's so many good
Um,
black people. Like in the ratio of God, like I couldn't believe that shit. I said this movie. Hold on, I got to get mine.
Stop, Zod. He's going to
Like,
start talking about the
hold on.
Batman, and I'm going to have
No,
to fucking kill him.
No, I'm gonna have to leave during this part.
I'm going to kill you, Zod. I'm going to see the movie Tuesday. I will kill you.
Look. I'm not going to ruin anything, but I'm going to say I was appalled by all of the the black people in Gotham, being that Gotham is based on a city, maybe Chicago, maybe New York, but we all know those
Mostly
cities
New
are
York.
full of white people, and
He's gonna ruin
I
this
just
movie.
hate that every single character in the Batman, even though the Batman's white, but forgetting that every character in the Batman was evil unless they were 2 or 3 particular main characters who were, oh wait for it, black. I just hated it. It was a terrible movie. I'm giving this motherfucker an 8 out of 10.
That sounds like something Zod would do, you know, call something 7 out of 10 Black Panther and just say
was
it's
terrible.
trash.
Oh, okay.
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get into the Black Panther thing. I've stated the facts of that movie. Most overrated movie of all time, ever.
No,
Does
Pig
anybody
is the
ever
most
remember?
overrated.
Does
tell
anybody
Proper
remember him
that Zod
ever
did it in the
stating?
movie?
He never
No.
stated a fact once about Black Panther.
No Way Home is the most overrated movie of all time.
Wow, you just gotta be that guy.
No,
The most overrated of all time.
no, I'm just playing.
Interesting. I was gonna say, I know that you love that movie.
I ain't trying to derail y'all stream. Get back on topic, peoples.
Well, it sounds like.
Hold on. Did Brett leave?
Yeah, Justin left. It's fine. He'll be back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now,
trying to avoid
this is
Zod
the original
spoiling it.
6. This is the original 6 right here.
He still got that embargo not to talk to me.
No, it was because of the person I was mentioning about the review. Parties that will not be named in fear of bringing the wrath of individuals.
Whatever. Well, it sounds like there's a chance we may see Vader unmasked. How much Vader in general we will see actually on the show? What? See, that sentence fucking is confusing. His shadow is cast across so much of what we do. Series writer Joby? Harold?
Joby.
Joby? Okay. I saw it. That's a funny name. God damn. And the degree of his proximity to that shadow is something that we'll discover. But he is very much a part of the show emotionally for Obi-Wan, and possibly beyond that as well. Well, yeah, he's gonna be in the fucking suit.
Can we talk about this trailer and how there's not enough good black people?
I thought there was too much black people.
In the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer?
Yes.
All
the black characters are bad.
What do you mean by like good black people? I don't understand what you mean by this.
It's a joke.
Like, do you mean like star of the scene, or do you mean like good and evil?
Yes. All the black people in the trailer are evil.
I'm shocked I ain't see her with a crack pipe.
I mean, we never see her go down an alleyway or into a bathroom, do we?
Oh my goodness. I don't know. The trailer for me was okay. I put my faith in a series that I watched for somebody on this panel all the way through, which was a goddamn waste of my time, except for the last 2 episodes, which had I have known, I could have just skipped every other episode until the last 2 episodes. But whatever.
You talking about me?
No, I'm talking about Kenobi.
What about Kenobi?
It was like, oh, Zed, watch Boba Fett because you'll give a fair opinion. Okay, my opinion is it sucks. And not because of what everybody else was saying, because I gotta hate Star Wars just because. It sucks.
No, that's why I wanted you to fucking review it, because you wouldn't hate it just because you hate it.
It's slow and terribly paced. The flashbacks have nothing to do with the current timeline. The fucking Sand People storyline was a goddamn waste.
Sand people are offensive.
Like a bantha. We would have never got like a bantha without the flashback.
The only good part about the Boba Fett was that we got to see the first 2 episodes of The Mandalorian season 3, which were great. I think season 3 is off to a great start so far.
It is. That's true.
And I got to hear about how people were pissed off about the Jedi Temple. Oh my God, it's Kanan. You knew it was going to be.
No shit.
Like people. Okay, people. I know you're Mandalorian fans, and it's like your great hope of saving the train wreck that is Star Wars. But I'll let you in on a little secret. They're not going to decanonize movies that they spent millions of dollars on just to make us happy. If they haven't tried to make the fans happy this far, they're not going to fucking start.
They might try to do it in like 30, 40 years from now and get a bunch of requels and stuff like that. Be like, oh, we're just going to ignore everything. It's like that term where, like, yeah.
It's something they just made up.
No, Scream made that up.
Scream made up a requel.
Yes, it's a sequel to, it's essentially like, a Halloween pretty much ignored all the movies, and the 2018 one is the true sequel to the first one. It's like that.
Okey-dokey.
Yeah. It's very confusing, but
yeah. There's this one fan theory that ties in the Rebels when Ezra saved Ahsoka, that he created a split timeline, and the bad timeline is the sequel trilogy, and the good timeline is where she was saved.
Whoa. Say that again to me.
Yeah, bro. Like I listened, but like I didn't hear it.
I have to explain the episode.
No, the world between worlds. We remember the world between worlds.
World
with
between
Star
worlds,
Wars,
great. Yeah, or create a split timeline where he didn't a timeline where he didn't save, wasn't able to reach and save her from Vader.
Okay.
And then the timeline that you saw where he did save her.
Okay, so which timeline are we watching?
Hi, Jason Lee Tucker.
I have no fucking idea with the Mandalorian.
Hey, Jason Lee Tucker.
Okay. What's up, Jason?
I hope it's a good timeline because it has Ahsoka.
I get what you're saying.
Speaking of,
because we haven't seen Ahsoka in the sequel trilogy, so we could be watching the alternate timeline where she was saved.
Yeah.
Aha.
It's a very simple theory, but it would be...
It's an unbelievably simple theory, and I love everything about it. I'm on board. Everything's canon.
Dude.
Except for the EU.
Right. Fuck this shit. Fuck that shit.
Share the photo, the photo of Zod's new action figure.
Oh, yeah. You want to see a new action figure?
Yeah, you got it. Everyone needs to see this.
Yeah.
You have a new doll?
Oh, yeah. He does.
I got a brand new...
The new Barbie movie.
I had to mute myself on.
I got a new Barbie toy line coming out. It's amazing. Look at that.
Good Lord.
That is disturbing in every sense of the word.
No,
get that off the screen, bro.
Hey, no lie, dog. Like, no lie. I'm not lying to you. The other day, my homie sent me a video clip of somebody on Dr. Phil, and bruh looked just like his Barbie doll.
Oh my God.
Motherfucker look like the Iron King.
Hey, I'm just saying that doll right there will sell millions.
No, it won't.
To be real with you, I would not be shocked if I saw something like that in a Target today.
It's true.
I mean,
it's very progressive.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro. Like, for y'all, hey, if that's what you play with, that's what you play with. But I'm just saying, bro.
I mean, what kid wouldn't see this and go, "Mom, I could be anything with this"? Like,
oh man,
Jesus Christ!
I'm inspiring the youth.
Let's go ahead.
That's bad parenting.
Inspire some youth.
You would not make a good looking woman, bro.
You are inspiring the youth to determine that they don't want to go through with that operation.
Speaking of inspiring, I want to talk about somebody.
Well, Star Wars was not done talking about fucking Star Wars, you son of a bitch. Are you fucking kidding me?
Don't worry, we'll circle back around, I'm sure.
Yeah, in about 10 seconds, you son of a bitch.
Did y'all talk about the trailer?
No.
See? Yeah, see,
You said the fucking trailer talk was coming after the fucking article talk.
Oh my god. Okay, let's.
Yes, PB, get your co-host in check.
God dang, man! Like I said, 2 hours Star Wars talk. You son of a bitch.
No, there was no 2 hours. Are you?
That's what we
shitting
said
me?
in the chat. That's what we said in the chat.
I heard that too.
That's right. It was read. Perp read it. Therefore, it's a fact.
Okay, here
Allegedly.
we're communist Russia.
Okay. Did everybody watch the trailer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Are the other 2 people on the top row gonna fucking answer me?
What?
Holy shit.
That means a no.
Did you watch the fucking Kenobi trailer, guy?
Yes, I did.
Kenobi, did you watch your trailer? Are you even fucking
Yes.
here right now, Husky? There we go.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I'm here. I
Fucking-
just wasn't talking.
He's
Because everyone else was talking.
so emotional.
My thing about the trailer, though, I feel
No,
like
just-
what really got people was the Duel of Fates just hitting. That was crazy. Yeah.
Okay, so
can't.
good, bad, or indifferent?
The only thing that's bad about it is that Inquisitor. He looks nothing like the motherfucker
Yeah.
I've seen before.
Okay. LB?
Is he the same Inquisitor? Was he different?
I
The
mean,
appearance is different.
it seems like it's supposed to be the same one, but you're right. We don't know for certain if it's necessarily the one that's supposed to be the
That's
Grand
true.
Inquisitor from the show.
I liked it. Like I wasn't like excited for the show because like when when they announced that Vader was coming back and they're gonna have another one-on-one, I was like
Right.
okay, that's gonna like kind of mess things up. But I like the teaser. I like the teaser, and hopefully it's like how the teaser is, like a kind of like we're hunting down Jedi type thing. That'll be cool. But so far, Star Wars is 1 for 3 on the Disney Plus show, so we'll see.
1 for 3. Amazing.
1 for 3.
Yeah, I ain't like Mandalorian season 2.
Visions is their best.
Okay.
Their best. Don't they have
Oh
something?
no, I don't count that other stuff. I'm talking about the live action stuff.
Yeah. So I posted this stupid shit post before the stream. I'll go back and pause it right here. And the reason why I made that because I sat there for a few seconds, like, well, Vader's head's nice around here, and Inquisitor's head's nice around here, and then both of them have a very long face in Rebels.
Yeah, you know what? I noticed that in Rebel 2 with Vader. Like, why was his head just like extra long?
Because the art style of Rebels is everything
Right.
elongated.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Thrawn.
like I don't like the art style per se
Yeah.
because I didn't like what it did to the lightsabers.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I agree. Hey, you're right. I didn't realize that, and now you mention it, it makes sense now.
So
I mean,
Maybe-
Cad Bane was kind of different in the Boba
okay,
Fett
so
line.
did you like what they did to Cad Bane? Because I thought that he was damn near perfect.
I liked it. I was fine with it, but
Yeah.
like his lighter blue was kind of off to me.
Yeah, just a bit, just a bit.
But like then I was like, there's nothing to really complain about because he's like extra old now. So
Right.
Was he usually darker in the cartoon?
yeah.
Yeah, just a
So
little.
some colorism going on.
Yeah.
Just a little. Oh God, more racism.
Hey,
The thing is, he's
racist.
older, and then
Right.
he's being hit by the light of the two sons, the twin
Yeah,
sons
yeah.
of Tatooine.
See, there you go. So like things like that is like why I wasn't really tripping.
I liked it.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
The Book of Boba Fett was good. I liked it. I know not everyone did, but I liked it.
Planet Q's Queen, I think if I make it through this season of Picard, I'm going to have more fucking gray hair. than
Whoa,
I
whoa, 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 whoa!
Just
Picard
don't-
was
no.
not in the trailer.
No. Hush for a second. She brought it up. No, listen. I
Wrong
said
bald
to
guy.
myself, "Ugh." I said to myself, if I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to watch this motherfucker again. But everyone was like, oh, Zod, we loved your review on the first season. What do you think of them bringing in Q? And I said, wait, they're fucking up Q? So I went and clicked through, and I was like, motherfucker, let me see how they're going to fuck this character, because the original kind of started fucking him up as it was already. So I go in, and I click, and I'm like, oh God. It's like it's like the geriatric home on the show. It's like, how many old fucking decrepit dead characters can we bring in to fuck up and then throw them away?
Damn, all that.
It's fucking terrible. It's terrible. It's like Picard looks like he needs to just be put out to fucking pasture. Q right now.
Look at the flowers.
Look at the flowers. Yeah. Q honestly, Planet Q's queen, and I'll give a review if I'm fucking watching this piece of shit. Q is the only one in that cast who is taking this like an acting job. He's the only motherfucker who, when I watch the show, I'm like, oh, he's delivering lines. This is different. He's acting. Wow. I guess keep a whatever the fuck his name is, Goldstein or whatever, that clown at fucking Bad Robot with fucking J.J. Abrams.
Star Trek ain't been good in 30 years, bro. Ain't no need to talk about it.
Dude, it died for me after Next Gen, to be quite honest with you. I don't even know what to say. Like, this show's a fucking joke. And fucking Patrick Stewart, you should be ashamed of yourself for defiling Generation's corpse. Like,
man, my thing is, there is so much content being made, right? That it's just like people are just rushing things out and just being extra lazy with stuff, and it's just like a lot of these things are just bad, man. It's just like Picard. I watched the first episode of the first season. I was like, bruh,
Yep.
it's not the Picard I remember. I'm out.
oh, Justin actually left. Justin said he was tired. Good night to everyone. So good night, Justin.
Yeah. Hey, I'm like Debo. They be quiet when I show up.
Shut.
But no, I think I agree with you, LB. It's like all of these shows, they're mass producing, and I'll swing this back around to Star Wars.
Goddamn right you will.
They're mass producing these shows, and Disney has proved one thing: you can put all the fucking money behind a production that you want and make it look shiny, and it'll distract people for a bit because people are fucking.
It's a big fucking rancor.
Exactly. See, people are easily distracted, but when you look beneath the surface, there is nothing to it. I mean, really think about the Book of Fett. What did it offer that was new? What did it do to even move the story forward in the current timeline? It did fucking nothing. So what was the end of the show? Absolutely nothing. The fucking Pikes could come back, so that wasn't fucking resolved whatsoever.
I'd like to break this rant to say this is coming from the guy that enjoyed the Snyder Cut.
Hey, at least
what?
Fucking
What?
Yeah. He's like,
I
Snyder Cut. Superior. I like it. It's good.
Look,
Man.
I will die on that hill. Anyways,
Insane.
the Book of Fett did nothing to progress the storyline forward except for the Mandalorian, which how do you have your guest star overshadow your star? But anyways, that's besides the point. It added nothing new, and that's the problem with shitting out these shows, is that nothing is adding to anything. Even the last fucking MCU shows didn't really add anything to what we gotta wait till movie fucking 5. Like, it's just mass producing this shit and throwing a lot of glitz and glamour and special effects and hoping people are stupid enough to just sit there like zombies and go, product. It's atrocious writing. Like, it's atrocious writing, atrocious storytelling, and yet keep on giving them a chance. And that's why I get burnt out talking about Star Wars, because it's going to be the same argument. People are going to like the first 1 or 2 episodes, and then it's going to be nonstop bitching about how they changed this and how they changed that. And I say, look, watch fucking Peacemaker.
Obi-Wan got beat by a girl.
Like, yeah, I can.
Oh, that's
see
coming.
I can see it now. It's going to be the same exact arguments. Like, they're making the diverse character the most powerful and all of this stuff. But this is the new Star Wars that we're living in. This is the new reality. You got to adjust your expectations. It's just like what happened with the Batman.
Get with the times, people.
It's like, I've got to sort of adjust my rating to the fact that there is going to be.
People just got to
Fucking A, right.
understand. People just got to understand. Executives are putting non-white people in movies and TV shows on a regular basis now. Deal with it.
Oh no! How will I go on?
Hold on. So you mean a black person could defeat Obi-Wan? What? What? That didn't happen in the original trilogy.
Even though we know that Mace Windu, we know Mace Windu would fuck up Obi-Wan if they wanted.
I was just gonna say that, Perp. Was it like the second most powerful Jedi we established was Mace?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that. Mace was the most powerful Jedi. Fuck that. I don't want to hear that Yoda shit.
Like, honestly, bro, like I look forward to hopefully the day where we could just watch TV shows and movies and not everyone has some big fake outrage about the race and the genders that's in the TV.
Oh, those times are over, LB. Those times are over.
Like when I saw the Batman
from the ridiculous shit I hear from other parts of the internet.
And I'm not going to give anything away because Kenobi hasn't seen it yet. They're going to see it.
I haven't seen it either.
Yeah,
Really?
so I'm not going to give anything away. But when I went to see that, and LB and Kenobi, when you watch it, you'll be able to pick out the parts. As soon as we hit certain parts in the movie, I knew like fucking clockwork. I was like, yep, this is what. Nobody's going to focus their review on any of the aspects of the movie except for this. Like, I think me and PB and Killjoy Jake gave some pretty good, comprehensive, like, actual story problems, mainly third act. But where it's like they're going to focus on this, which if you want to critique something, there's still flaws in the fucking movie. There's still flaws in the show. You could pick out anything. But it detracts and it kind of degrades what I do as a reviewer and everybody else on this panel.
You mean esteemed reviewer?
Thank you. God, me and esteem have never been in the same sentence.
Nope.
What is this feeling? But when it detracts from what we try to do when we're giving an honest look at what the movie is, and it's farcical at this point. It's like even if something is woke and politically based, you can't make that argument anymore because then you're just seen as, oh, you're one of them. It's taking reviewing and skewering a fair and comprehensive review, and that's the biggest thing that pisses me off because I like going into details about movies. I like talking about what I like and what I don't like. And it sucks because when you point something out, people will go, oh, you're one of them because you say, well, this had a political thing or whatever. But I mean, if it doesn't fucking destroy the movie with the politics and it's just a point in the story, then it shouldn't factor into the overall rating. I mean, people, since fucking the 90s, every fucking movie in the history of movies, and Squirrel, you watch a lot of old movies, so you can back me up on this.
Hopefully you know what he's talking about too.
That's rude.
That really was.
No, it's all
sorry,
good.
I didn't mean to be rude.
I'm sorry.
Not you.
Everybody who likes older movies can back me up on this.
Even before the 90s, though, like
70s.
movies has always had some type of political something in there.
Oh yeah.
Full Metal Jacket is a direct fucking protest against Vietnam.
So is Dr. Strangelove.
Yeah, and Platoon.
So was Ben-Hur.
It's true.
What was Ben-Hur protesting? I thought that was a pro. God. Chariots, horses.
Well, the thing is, people don't want to admit when something's bad writing. It's just bad writing.
Yes, Senate. I have watched Arcane. It is amazing, and I can't wait for season 2.
So it must be super woke then, because we know how you're all leading that train.
I mean, the word woke is it's just like watered down so much now. It's just like it don't mean nothing now because y'all can't call everything woke.
Yeah,
Well,
Like,
I know
bro,
who y'all are, but I know what you mean.
But like with Obi-Wan, if the show comes out and Obi-Wan's a straight chump and the Black Sith is the main character of the show and she defeats Obi-Wan every single scene they fight, then yeah, you will have a point. But yeah.
I would honestly love that because it's like Obi-Wan to me always has like he's always the luckiest person. Like he always gets lucky.
Wait,
he got lucky with fighting Darth Maul.
LB,
he got lucky.
You said that we'd have a point then, like a point to what? Like how
Right.
would
Like,
how would a black character defeating Obi-Wan make it woke? Like
I'm saying like if we watch the show, right? The show's about Obi-Wan, but Obi-Wan's a side character and he gets no kind of one up in the entire show and the Sith, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Kind of like how Hawkeye was.
I mean, I get what you mean by a show. It had its moments here and there where I was like, okay.
But like, yeah, man, this is like, they'll find something. They'll find something, and it's like, yeah, bro, stop it.
Well, I mean, you brought up Hawkeye. There were moments in that where he was definitely one up in her too.
No, I mean, like, I'm not calling Hawkeye like woke, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like Hawkeye was kind of like a side character at times in the show.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
But like the show
relegated to the side plot.
But like for that show, it made sense because it's like, okay, they're introducing Kate Bishop as the next Hawkeye thingy, whatever. But this is like
she's fucking awesome.
Right. And with this show, it's different because it's Obi-Wan and it's based on a period when he was in hiding and stuff like that. So yeah.
Right. It's not called old bitch hunting him.
So, anyways, I wanted to take some time to talk about something important.
No.
It's Star Wars. We're still talking about it. It's important.
God damn
it's so important.
You make your oh my god, you guys are like Star Wars whores. Okay,
what the fuck does that mean?
Rude.
Rude. What other points did you want to make about the trailer? I got a very funny story that
I'm sure that you don't. Anyway, I was disappointed by the trailer because I didn't see Obi-Wan do anything. They show him do the exact same thing, whether he was standing or sitting the entire trailer. It's just from a slightly different camera angle. You see him look out from his hood. Did you see him do anything different in the trailer?
They're saving that.
What was that?
He uses binoculars.
Yeah, looking out from his hood.
I didn't know there were binoculars in Star Wars back then.
Right.
Okay, so that was the thing. When I was on This Week in Bullshit, I brought up one thing that I've been pissed off about Star Wars since the very fucking beginning. The entire fucking time. They have these unbelievably advanced optical viewing devices, and they're always fucking staticky. Every fucking time. I've never seen a clear one yet in any fucking media at any fucking point. They can see, I don't know how many fucking goddamn meters. They could probably see clear as day a half a fucking kilometer, but then there's going to be static fucking fuzz. What the fuck is that bullshit?
Bad reception.
It's a handheld device.
I got
bad
Bluetooth
reception. What Bluetooth?
I thought he was gonna go off on the robes, but he went off on the fucking binoculars.
I got 5G.
Did they announce how many episodes this is? It's 6.
I think it's 6 though.
Yeah. I was gonna say the only number I heard was 6, but I didn't go and source that information.
I mean, T's were fine for me. I liked it. It got me excited for the show, which I wasn't before.
See? Okay.
I'm just hoping we get 6 episodes of actual, progressive content, not
I have
3
a follow-up
episodes.
question. I have a follow-up question for everybody. I was disappointed with Obi-Wan in the trailer. All the other stuff in the trailer, I was like, hey, that looks good. I mean, yeah, the Inquisitor that we think is the Grand Inquisitor, but haven't been confirmed. I was like, yeah, he looks a little off. But other than that, I was like, everything else that I saw, everything looked good. The locations looked good. And then I was disappointed by Obi-Wan And then when the trailer was over, they had the fucking lightsaber do the fucking little Disney Plus thing, and I was like, fucking A, I'm excited.
I like that. I like that.
Oh
cool.
my god, that was fucking beautiful.
What another negative was just like, I hope that we don't spend the whole time on Tatooine. Can we just get away
he's
from these
going
sand
someplace
planets?
else. No, I
Yes.
thought they already confirmed that he was going to another planet.
Yeah, like that. Just I'm so sick of sand.
I mean,
Yeah.
but he kind of
Okay, Anakin.
Is that you?
I hate sand.
It's so cold.
Hey, I do got a question about the Inquisitors because I don't remember. Do you remember the episode in Clone Wars when they went to that planet with that weird family, like those godlike families? Was that
Mortis?
I think it was Mortis. Was that? Did they introduce Inquisitors in that, or was it strictly in Rebels that they introduced them?
It was pretty much strictly in Rebels. Okay. I mean, the one guy does look like the Inquisitor, but he also looks like the guys that Obi-Wan meets on Utapau.
Okay, yeah, I was trying to remember. So okay, it's a Rebels thing then.
Do you want to move on, Zod?
Oh, gee, that'd be great.
Because I don't want to fucking move on. I want to continue talking about Star Wars some more.
Okay, we're moving the fuck on.
No, like what was that new? What was that?
Good night, Grindy.
Good night, Grindy.
South
What was
Florida.
that El Junkie speeder bike? Because that reminded me of Rey's fucking thing that she drives in The Force Awakens. Did you see the junkie speeder bike thing in the trailer?
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask y'all.
I wasn't really looking at the
how. So they promising a one-on-one between Vader and Obi-Wan. How do you interpret the line that Vader said to Obi-Wan Kenobi in the first Star Wars movie?
I think it's literally how it's going to be. Like, it's literally they're going to troll the fuck out of people to watch. They're not even going to exchange they're not going to even have an actual fight. They're just going to see each other, and that's it.
It's going to be a vision.
Oh my god, no. Wouldn't it be great if at the very end, like last episode, right? And we haven't seen Vader or Obi-Wan fight. And then all of a sudden they lead up, Obi-Wan gets clues and is like, I gotta go and I'm the only one who can stop Vader, blah, blah, blah. Because, Vader through the Inquisitors finds out where the location of Luke might be. So Obi-Wan goes to cut him off, right? And then they have this intense moment where they're squaring off and they're about to face off. And then all of a sudden, cut to black and it's over. Dude,
that'd be the best series. I would say it's the best series. It'd piss so many people off, but I'd be like, I love it.
I'd be like, well, that's it. That's the Obi-Wan Kenobi series.
I definitely think that the fight's going to be short. If they do have a fight, it's going to be a little
not
scrimmage.
going to be shorter than the fucking Darth Maul Kenobi final fight.
No, I think they're going to fight, but then something's going to get where they're going to have to stop, and that's when they kind of part ways. I don't think it's going to be a.
Okay, so when we were reading an article on Thursday, it said that this version of Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to be essentially depressed. I don't know all of the words that they used, but that's what they said he's going to be like. So my question is, if he's going to be down in the dumps in the show, are we going to see Liam Neeson?
Oh my god, that would be great.
I think I've heard those as rumors.
I mean, that's the only surprise left. They should have never told nobody that Vader was going to be in this. That should have been a surprise.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why the surprise has to be something else. You get what I'm saying?
But I don't think Liam Neeson would just I think that'd be dope, but I just don't
He literally has to take not even an afternoon to make it happen.
Yeah.
They just call him up and he'll say, yes, I'll do it. He loves playing Qui-Gon Jinn.
Look, I've seen Liam Neeson's new movie, Blacklight, and I'm one of two people. So I think they could get Liam. All right?
Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't think it would be that impressive. don't think that would his appearance would like overshadow somebody like Vader popping up. I think if they would have just not even mentioned, you could just have rumors of Vader popping up, and you don't see him at all. Like you don't see him in the trailers, but it's just like it would have been cool to just have that as a surprise, like the last like episode or something like that. That's where he pops up.
I 100% agree with Janie Davis that they know what fans want to see, but it's never been important to them.
I don't think they're gonna fight.
I don't think so.
You don't think that their two lightsabers are going to touch? That sounds good.
Hey, Jenny. What's up, Jenny?
What's up, Jenny?
Yeah, I think it's just not
Turbo confrontation.
Like who said it was gonna be a vision or something?
Me.
Yeah, it'll be something like that because I think it would mess with the continuity of what they said in the first movie.
Yeah, what was that line exactly?
What I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. Only the master of evil, Darth.
Right. And I mean, like with not Rebels. What's the movie? What was the movie called with the characters nobody cared about?
Rogue
the one that came
Solo.
No, the one became
Rogue
after.
One.
Okay, Rogue One. Yeah, I mean,
the one that came before.
With the end scene, they led it into the movie that it was perfect. That's from what I remember. So it's like, why would they go ahead and try to ruin that just for a pop online?
You don't think they would have some type of like just verbal altercation? Would it just be that? I would be okay with that. Just them having a conversation.
Maybe by force, like they'll probably do like a force fight or something.
Yeah.
It's like I don't
teleport
know,
the lightsaber across the galaxy.
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
Do like they did in what was I don't
Last
remember.
Jedi.
Last Jedi, yeah, fight by force or something.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious about what they're going to do with the show. I don't know. I'm curious, but I'm not. I mean, out of everything, this is probably the one that I'm actually interested in seeing. Like,
Obi-Wan fucking Kenobi.
I do think this will be make or break for people. For a lot of people, like, oh, if they don't knock it out of the park with
make
this,
or break? People are already being like, well, I'm not going to watch it because it's Disney Star Wars and Gina Carano. I fucking heard that on goddamn Thursday. I asked people, I was like, after the stream was over, how come you're so disillusioned with Star Wars? When did you check out? Both of them said Gina Carano, and I was like, holy fucking shit.
Boy.
But I definitely think that this might be the final straw for a lot of people that just be like, all right, y'all did nothing with this.
Because I've been excited for this since it was just people wanting
speculating
it as a movie,
right? I just
or a show or whatever. People wanted to see Ewan McGregor reprise his role. And so if this fails, it is right. It'll make or break it.
I mean I don't know why I have a feeling. I got a feeling that Ewan, he ain't gonna play no games with this. Like he came back, he wants to make sure this is done right for some reason. I guess the optimism in my soul for some strange reason believes that.
It's very possible.
By the way, happy birthday, Jenny Godden.
Happy birthday, Jenny.
Happy birthday.
I don't know who you are, but happy birthday.
That works.
Happy birthday. Life is precious.
Nobody wants to hear you sing, guy. You are out of tune.
Not singing.
Oh, God. Why would you do that, LB? Why?
Because I don't know her, so we got to sing it. Start singing.
Oh my God. No, like when I've heard people try and sing.
This is not Fridays.
Like this. You know what I'm saying? And it never works because there's always that slight delay, so it all just sounds like garble.
What?
Oh well.
We sound great. Why are you downplaying our
No, we would all sound great, but we're all gonna be just that hair off, so it's not gonna sound together. None of our words are gonna come through at the same time.
What language do you want happy birthday sang to you, Jenny? I could do it in English and Spanish.
I'm fluent in
Kryptonian.
Kryptonian.
God damn it.
Kryptonian. What else? What else we got?
Fearless leader. That's hilarious.
You know it.
Fearless. Yeah, right. He fears what's on the other side of that wall.
Hey, hey. You've
Can
never
anyone
seen
can anyone sing it in Russian?
No,
Hilarious.
only in Russian accent.
I could say happy birthday to Jenny.
Break you.
Happy birthday to you.
That's not Russian.
Birthday.
That's only Russian
Oh,
accent.
that's horrible. That is horrible. It started off
What are you
okay,
talking
and then it
about?
just got worse.
Sound like
Now it just
radio.
sounds like
That was
some
better than
fat guy.
that was better than Scarlett Johansson's accent.
I was about to say what accent.
Yeah, but the new
Which
Black
lasted
Widow.
for like half a scene in one movie.
Yeah, but the new Black Widow. Whew,
You're such a poser.
she's got quite an accent.
You know
Oh my
who's
god,
not a
that
poser?
scene. What a great scene.
Oh,
Obi-Wan
no.
Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi's not a poser,
No,
although he
who's
did a lot
not
of posing,
poser?
looking out from his
My
hood,
God.
the way that Darth Maul is.
No, we're done.
Oh
we're done.
my gosh. We're done with what?
We're done with the Star Wars.
Hold on,
Okay.
hold
How
on,
are we
Brad.
done with Star Wars?
So Jenny tells you it's her birthday, right? But then tells her that we don't have to sing it because she doesn't celebrate her birthday. What is this, Jenny?
What? No.
I just drank some water. I was getting ready.
I
I
was
could sing
super
in
excited.
patois.
Look at Squirrel has a sad squirrel face now.
Huh?
She does?
Yeah, Squirrel is super sad. She was looking forward to singing Happy Birthday.
Yeah.
No. Not really. I actually
not-
need to go because I have a small squirrel I need to go tend to. So
Oh.
See you later,
All right.
Squirrel.
quiet.
Have a
But
good one.
have a good night,
Good
guys. Night.
All right.
Y'all
So
so Feliz cumpleaños a Jenny.
What is that? What was that?
What does that mean?
Happy birthday to Jenny.
In Portuguese?
Spanish.
I was close.
Feliz cumpleaños
Nowhere close.
a Jenny.
You mean I was nowhere close? They're both on the Iberian Peninsula. What are you talking about, Perp?
What's next?
Oh, next on the docket, we have a real supervillain. Yes, folks, a supervillain in real life. The Boys, Antony Starr,
Oh, I thought you were talking about Amber Heard.
receives suspended prison sentence. There he is. Homelander's like, ha.
Golly, he looks worn.
He's
What?
like, jail can't hold me. I'm a villain.
Those the laser eye beams give you bags.
Yeah, I mean,
You could decide if you go to court one day and that's going to be your final sentence. You can't say jail can't hold me. I'm a villain.
they're gonna be like, you murdered 3 people. What do you have to say for yourself? You're like, well, I'm a fucking villain. The Boy Star, Antony Starr, has received a 12-month suspended prison sentence for allegedly assaulting a man in Spain whilst intoxicated. Oh yes, he took his
Homelander
persona.
can get drunk.
Yeah, you know, it takes a couple of drinks. Even Kryptonians can. You know, you slam down some red kryptonite. Anyways, it was reported last week that during a night out in Costa Blanca, and Antony Starr had gotten to a pub brawl with a 21-year-old chef. According to the Sun, the Star lashed out after a friend he was with asked the Boy Star to calm down because he was being a nuisance. The actor then allegedly verbally assaulted the chef's friend and tried to push him out the bar. The chef recounted to Spanish media that Antony Starr punched him in the jaw and near his eye. The two began to clash, with the actor later hitting the Spaniard with a glass. The chef needed 4 stitches.
You know what they need to do? They need to recreate this whole scene in that show
Your
because it would
mother.
just fit. Good fit.
Antony Starr spent 2 nights in custody before being seen by a judge. A court official released the following verdict. I have no clue what that is.
Alicante?
Alicante Court of Investigation number 9 sentenced the arrested man to 12 months in prison and a payment of a fine of 5,000 euros for a crime of wounding. The detainee's state of drunkenness was taken into account as an extenuating factor. What?
Did they take into account that he's Homelander and he can do whatever the fuck he wants?
Like, that's like.
I just watched that episode.
Like, okay, that's. I think they have some boys fans over in Spain. The sentence was the result of an agreement between the state prosecution service and the man who was subsequently convicted. So that's what that's like. His prison sentence is being suspended on the condition that he doesn't commit another crime in 2 years and pays the compensation in the next 72 hours. A suspended prison sentence means that the defendant is to be sent to jail, but the judge delays the sentence so the defendant can serve time on probation. Currently, reps for both the boys and Antony Starr haven't commented on the situation, which appears to be wrapping up legally in Spain. So, yeah, we got another Russell Crowe on our hands, folks.
All right. Give him Tugger, and they're going to go around and beat the shit out of everybody.
That's what I thought of when I read this. Like, dude.
You thought after reading.
Yes. I was like...
That's what you do when you get drunk, is you got to beat the shit out of people and then scale the Eiffel Tower naked.
Strange.
Who would do that?
The fact that you had to think about thinking is epic.
So, let's get some thoughts. What do you guys think? Real life Homelander situation.
It's not a real life Homelander situation. They detained him.
I mean, let's be fair. He probably let them detain him.
I still say what I said earlier. They should just
true.
recreate that whole thing and the show would work.
I honestly thought the story was about sexual assault at first.
That,
No, he's not a bad guy. He's just belligerent.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys a question. I'll go around the panel. Who thinks the commute of the sentence was a little bit suspicious? We've seen some of that star power thrown around.
It sounds like it, but like,
I mean,
who
isn't
is
that
this
what?
person?
Oh, you didn't watch any of the boys, did you?
Yeah, I checked out when I saw a penis on my screen too many times.
Oh, don't worry, they blew it up.
Yeah, good.
You're talking about the Invisible Man, right?
Yeah. I was like, you know what, bro? Like, one time is not okay, but like 2, 3, like, no, I was done. I was out.
Good morning, Caroline.
The Senate says, so, like Homelander. Well, and he said, oh my God, Russell Crowe. Yeah, the first thing I thought of was when Russell Crowe beat the shit out of that reporter and like threw his camera and broke it. And I was like, you already fucked the man up. And then he broke his camera. Like, I don't know. I was more angry about it. I was like, do you know how much those cameras fucking cost? Like, come on, Russell. What are you doing, man? Like, you could have just said no pictures. Like, did you have to punch him and break
smash the camera?
How drunk was
Smash
he?
the camera.
Was he Australian drunk? Because if you're Australian drunk, you ain't know what you're doing.
I feel like this is what happened in this case, and this is what I found it fascinating. Like, this is the quickest. I've covered a lot of, or seen a lot of these stories with these stars, and I'm like, holy shit. So basically, he spent, 2 nights in prison, or not prison, in holding, probably in the local lockup, and then his sentence just got commuted. And look, I'm not one of those people, but I kind of feel like when I heard what happened, the dude had like 4 stitches and probably, he got punched in the jaw and the eye, so probably a couple bruises and shit. Like, would we want to like do a little bit more? It's just like, nope, we're commuting the sentence. You get off on probation and you have to pay a fine, which I'm pretty sure is like, I don't know what that translates into, but I'm pretty sure it's not that big of a fine. Anybody know what 5,000 euros is in American dollars?
I'll get the conversion calculator later on.
Kenobi wearing his Darth Maul mask knows what the conversion rate is.
$5,400.
5,400. So it's only extra $400.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So he basically got a slap on the wrist and a commuted sentence. Like,
right? What's $5,400 to somebody like him?
I mean, the show is a smash hit. So, I mean,
well, he's still working off of his original contract, though, I'm sure.
So,
you think he renegotiated already? Because I don't think that he did.
I don't think that he did either, although he did do that excellent animated show, Diabolical, where he voiced his character there in the original cast. So, but yeah.
Russell Crowe's a Kiwi. He's not from Australia. Whoops. South Park told me he was from Australia.
I mean,
does it not?
Okay, I know I'm gonna offend Australian people, but what is the difference? Don't they?
There's no difference.
Aren't they in the same region or something?
There's no difference, man. New Zealand's just an island next to Australia, just like Tasmania is an island next to Australia. Like, it's the same thing. Yeah. Don't tell that to an Australian, but it's the same thing.
I wish we had.
As there's an Australian in a chat.
There is. I assume. I assume that Kim Ryan's an Australian, or else she wouldn't have had a comment.
Where's Stevie J?
Oh, Stevie J.
Stevie J is Stevie J. I don't want to talk about it. It makes me sad.
Sorry if you put you in that dark place. Stevie's doing good. If you guys didn't know,
he fucking abandoned us. Sorry.
If you guys didn't know, go check out Stevie's channel. He has set up some charities and GoFundMe. He started a male abuse shelter for male victims. The second, only 2 in Australia.
It's good because one of the first people who did that ended up taking his life because he was laughed at, and he had to shut it down and lost a lot of money.
So Stevie opened up a shelter for male abuse victims, and definitely go check out his channel. And he pinned it on his stream comments, so you could go to anyone and go definitely show some support. Because on a serious note, I've done some things with DV victims on here and talking about that, and I think that it's a really good cause because there's not a lot of support, especially in Australia, for male victims. So
he's Australian. God, I feel dumb.
So definitely go and check that out. I think that is very cool, and Planet Keys Queen put the link up here. So, I definitely, I think it's pretty cool.
Cool stuff. I can't, in the StreamYard, I can't see what her emojis are, but I feel like they are going to be they're chastising towards me. It's a lot of swears.
Speaking of a lot of swears, Zoë Kravitz.
Speaking of a lot of swears.
That's it. I'm gonna fucking leave. I thought you'd get to the Pirates of the Caribbean one before this, but that's it. I am leaving, and I'm not coming back because you're doing no. I don't care if the article has no spoilers. I don't trust you.
I mean, he has a fair point to not trust you when you could do the articles in reverse order so that he could leave, so that he doesn't have to worry about not trusting you. I don't trust you either, guy. You're muffled. Get your hand off the microphone.
I only got one more after this.
Well, yeah, what's the one more?
We fucking know there's
It's the Pirates one, right? We are doing the Pirates one, right?
Oh yeah, I got 2 more after this.
Holy fuck, this guy.
What the fuck? You fucking forgot one.
I mean, shit happens.
Shit happens. I'm still debating about leaving.
Okay, we'll do the Pirates one first, and then the other one, and then when I pull up the Zoe Kravitz one, you can take your leave, even though it's just about comments she made and nothing to do with the Batman.
I don't care is what she said. I care about what you might spill out.
What are you not understanding about what he's saying, guy?
None of it.
He knows that Zoe isn't going to spoil the movie for him. It's you.
I might.
Disneyland's Pirates of the Caribbean will close indefinitely in days.
So I brought this up because I find it interesting. I was just watching the Pirates movies for the first time with the young dictator. She had never seen them, and yeah, that franchise doing great. Let's see how great the attraction is doing after they got rid of Jack Sparrow. You will remember the day as the day that you almost caught him. They caught his ride, but they didn't catch him. Anyways, guests visiting Disneyland Resort this month will be without fan favorite attraction after the park indefinitely closes the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Well, then there's no point in going to the classic Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, so I guess the classic Pirates of the Caribbean attraction is closing down indefinitely. Nestled in Anaheim, Southern California, Disneyland first opened decades ago in 1955. Walt Disney's first amusement theme park brought Disney magic to the masses and continued to provide magical vacations for guests almost 67 years. That's a long time. Wow, 67 years.
I was talking to my parents about this because I was looked at the article beforehand.
I'm curious to why did you choose this article? Why?
I'm intrigued to see because there's been rumors that the theme park of Disneyland is in bad shape. Also, too, they wasted all that money on that galaxy ship Star Wars thing. So I was thinking, how are they opening new attractions without closing stuff down and things like that? And they claim that their parks are doing okay, that they're making money even through the pandemic. But now you have parts of Disneyland that are shutting down. So I wanted to investigate this a little further.
Well, without me even reading this article, I'm willing to bet they close the ride down for maintenance, like they do with plenty of rides at the theme parks every single year.
That's interesting because it says from how it's presented here, it sounds like they're closing it down. Closing indefinitely.
It says indefinitely. Yeah, I bet they say it's for maintenance.
Well, let's read on and see if they give us more details. It says Disneyland Park will eventually be.
Can you take your hand off the microphone? We are not doing an underwater themed show.
Disneyland Park will eventually be joined by Disney California Adventure Park, and along with Downtown Disney District, Disney Hotel, Disney Grand Californian Hotel and Spa, and Disney Parade Pier Hotel make up the Disneyland Resort. For many, one of the main draws of Disneyland Resort is the history and nostalgia of the happiest place on earth. Now,
Playboy Mansion.
and now with lands like Fantasyland, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and Mickey's Toontown, the latter closing this month for refurbishment. So yeah, LB, you're right. It's refurbishment. Which means what? They're just going to update it?
No, like they're going to clean the rides, make sure everything's functioning right, fix any things that isn't working up to, I guess, their standards and stuff. I mean, they got to do this stuff with the rides every year. I mean, at Disney World, I think, what is it? It's either Splash Mountain or Big Thunder Mountain's closed down for maintenance right now. So yeah, they do this every year.
So, my question is, because you've been there, right?
I've been to Disney World, not Disneyland, but yeah, I've been.
So, they with all the staff and stuff that they have, is this closing it down more of like checking the mechanical side of things and making sure like the rides aren't worn down and stuff like that? That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you can't have that stuff going. I see what you're saying. So they're just closing it down to.
Well,
yeah.
And Disney is a park that's open all year round. It's not like some parks up here, well, in the Midwest, where it's closed during the winter, and before they open up the season, they do the maintenance on the rides.
Yeah, and according to the rest of this, though, the Pirates of the Caribbean will close on March 14th, 2022, with a reopening date not yet announced. Currently, the official website states the ride is expected to reopen in the park sometime in summer 2022. The water ride, which spawned the popular commercially successful Pirates of the Caribbean film series, or the Walt Disney Company starring Johnny Depp, who actually showed up in person at the attraction a few years ago, will be out of action indefinitely. The official Disney website shows on March 13th the attraction will operate from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m., but as of March 14th, Pirates of the Caribbean has no times available. Guests arriving to the resort at this time may instead fill their vacation with other attractions like Space Mountain, Haunted Mansion, and Disneyland Park, or possibly Web Slingers, a Spider-Man adventure, and Radar Springs Racers at Disney's California Adventures Park, Avengers Campus, and Cars Land, respectively. As of December 8th, 2021, many of the Disneyland Resort rides became a part of the new Disney Genie Plus service for an additional fee of $20 on top of the park's ticket admission. That's a lot. How much is the admission?
Probably over $100.
Wow, that is expensive. Holy crap.
Yep.
Like, the more interesting thing, because I know you would know something about this. Like, I heard that a lot of people were upset about them raising the prices. Like, that doesn't seem like a small price hike, and they said they had adjusted some of the stuff with the hotels too.
Yeah, man, they raise the price every single year, man. It's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, it seems like it seemed like a bit of a price hike. I don't know. So I guess the Pirates of the Caribbean will be back. Mr. Zod's Phantom Zone.
Yeah, they just gotta update it, man. Grease all of the fucking gears and do all of the regularly scheduled maintenance. It's a lot easier to do the regularly scheduled maintenance with everything shut down.
So Planet Q's Queen said they raised the price to $200 a day now. That's pretty expensive. Like,
I doubt it's that high. Let me see. Disneyland's tickets. It's probably around the 120, 130 range. I'm willing to bet.
Is that at gate? Because a lot of places will put
hold on. Disneyland for one day, it says from 104 for one day.
$104 to cross the fucking gate.
Right.
Yeah, that's not including every ride. Wow. So let me.
No, I didn't think that it would be including every ride, because every fucking theme park you ever been to your entire life, you're not included every ride with your ticket.
No,
I expect that.
No, with Disney, you can get like because Disneyland is only 2 parks. It's the Disneyland, and then it has the Adventure or something like that, California or something. I don't remember what it's called. But like once you get into the park, you can get onto every ride. But if you want to like skip lines or whatever, then you got to pay for that Genie service.
Oh, so it's like a separate service. I'm guessing you pay monthly.
Yeah, because
to
like
get access.
yeah, because not access, but being able. I haven't used it yet, but like the old system was called Fast Passes, and it's like you could log into the app, and it's like, okay, if they have any available, then you can go through the express line at the ride, so you don't have to wait in the longer line. But now they're charging for that stuff.
Very, very interesting.
Charging how
yes.
much?
What was the article say? Was it like $20 or something, or 60? I don't remember.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Like that's a substantial cost.
Yeah, it is.
On
Yeah.
top of having already paid for what I want to say, that comes with the season pass or whatever, or the
Yeah, man.
I don't know what the thing is called.
Disney is not cheap.
No, and not that it necessarily should be. Like everything there is name brand Disney. Think about that for a moment.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't think the price but like when you got a family, that's a lot of money.
Right. When you got a family, like,
Yeah.
yeah, go in there as an individual, not having to cover anybody else, and then, you get to determine exactly how you're going to spend all of your time, no fucking problem. But to go there with a significant other and some children, you might go there with another fucking family. Who cares how big the fucking group is? Then you don't get to do everything, and you're shelling out God knows how much.
Yeah, I never saw the point. I don't know. I never had an interest to go and spend that much money, and for a few days. I don't know. I just
because the family. I would say my family is a family of 5. LB said the lowest was about 104, so that times 5 would be around 520.
Yeah.
Right, and that's just ticket fees, and then there was 200. So that
gotta pay for parking. Then you're in the sun, so you get hungry, you get thirsty.
Yeah, so everything just really starts adding up. You start cracking over $1,000 just for that trip. Plus, where I am, I don't live there, so then there's the plane ticket,
hotel
too.
Jenny Goddard says it's more expensive to go to Disney World, Florida. At Disney is standing up for LGBT people in Florida because Florida is saying you can't say gay anymore.
That's not true. You can say gay wherever you want.
That's I heard that.
Yeah, I'm sure you heard it. I heard it too.
I mean, that's ridiculous. But speaking of gay, let's talk about TikTokers.
Let's talk about what?
TikTok.
Yeah.
Talk about with Perp gone. You know he loves TikTok.
Yeah, he's the TikTok expert of us. I don't fucking love TikTok.
I've never used it.
And me neither. I kicked people out, as a matter of fact, who used it. No fucking sitting there. Okay, they're sitting there in the middle of the mall. They're like, I'm live here in the center of the mall, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what is the point of this? I don't understand. Like, these weirdos. Anyways, White House briefs TikTok creators on Ukraine. This should be an interesting one.
Fucking.
Yeah, so the White House.
This is cringe. All right.
Good.
This is annoying.
The White House on Thursday briefed around 30 social media creators covering Russia's invasion of the Ukraine, according to multiple media reports. The briefing was led by White House National Security Council Special Advisor for Communications.
That's it. I can't show the meme here. I am going to screen share it. Let me pull it up.
Communications Matt Miller and Press Secretary Jen. News of the briefing was first reported on the Washington Post. The news comes as users around the world, especially the teenagers and young adults of Gen Z, turn to TikTok to get updates from people on the ground in the Ukraine amid war with Russia. The app has played a key role in bringing news and current events to its users. I think it's ridiculous, okay? And I don't know how the rest of the panel feels, but I think it's ridiculous. And this is the generation we live in. Unfortunately, my daughter is a part of this generation.
I'm a part of this fucking generation.
Yeah, you're a part of this generation.
Fuck
that
it.
Kids. Oh, see you later, Kim. That kids.
And I'm a part of the side that hates the other side of it.
That the kids are getting their news from fucking TikTok. I mean, how does that even fucking work? Like, they're like blurbs. They're not.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
a minute.
I see why. Like, I've seen a lot of people like, why are they doing this? But it's just like, the problem is, like you just said, and like the article said, that a lot of kids aren't watching actual news or reading actual news articles. They get their news from these social media things, and the problem with TikTok, Instagram, there's a lot of fake information out there, and like I was watching the news earlier. They would talk about Ukraine, especially Russia, like where there's like bans and stuff, like on certain stuff. So this is why they're doing this, so that they can get the correct information out to people who these people might be watching. I mean, it sounds cringy, but at the end of the day, if this is what the people are using to consume news, I mean, it's got to be done.
Good night, Jenny.
Good night, Jenny. Yeah.
On the Chinese state-owned app, we're allies with Russia.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I do agree with that. On the other side of that, though, it strikes me as like I could see the need for calling everybody, because TikTok, I would actually probably say, from what I read, because I'm not on the fucking app, and Planet Q's Queen said the same thing. She's not either. That it's kind of like anything that we're on, right? YouTube or anything, and where you could still get that misinformation. And the kids on TikTok are vastly younger than, I'd say, most of the audience of YouTube. I mean, I don't know everybody's ages, but most of the people that are in my chats are, tend to be older.
Why would you say something like that? Why would you say something like that, guy? Don't say something like that to the chat. The chat is a bunch of young, up-and-coming, wonderful people.
You get what I mean. Jenny Davis says that Mr. Assad's Phantom Zone can't stop talking, so if they're going to talk, why shouldn't they discuss world news? That's what I'm afraid of. TikTokers.
They're being mandated by the state to give you the news.
I mean,
I wouldn't say mandated.
Yeah, I would say it's more of a briefing of what to put out there, but at the same time, I wouldn't even call TikTokers the best at reporting shit.
You gotta try.
First of all, yeah, you gotta try. Second of all, TikTokers aren't the best at anything.
Most of these people are actually disconnected from the world so much, it's kind of
I mean,
I don't know what the word is.
You gotta try. Like, if you know that, like, this is how people are consuming news, you gotta reach out to the bigger people. Like, I mean, this is the era we're in with a lot of different social media platforms and how people consume information. So while the traditional sense of why is the White House talking to influencers about information like news. It sounds cringy and sounds stupid, like these people shouldn't be doing this, but like the age we're in, it's got to be done.
Yeah, it's just you know what it is for me, Obi. It's just it's a strange kind of sad turn of events because it swings around with my oh god, and I'm starting to sound old. TikToker or dense motherfuckers. I agree. Um, it swings around to the thing that I just miss how the news used to be delivered, right or wrong, no matter what side it's on. There were still multiple sources to watch wherever you land as far as the media goes. But um, it's weird to me now seeing that like people who do videos on stupid shit like milk challenges and shit like that are being like called up to go and report what is a serious situation. And it's like, I don't know, maybe it's just me and the mindset that I'm in. It doesn't cross into my wiring. Like, how does this equate to being able to get these people to take this serious? Because this is a serious topic. It's a serious issue to talk about. And
Right.
there should be some stuff that is, it should be discussed, the importance of the information you're delivering. Like, everyone has their own flavor. Everyone on this panel delivers news differently. But at the end of the day, I'd like to think, all joking aside, that we do try to come up with the most relevant sources and things like that. But with people who TikTok or even use Twitch or any of those other ones, I noticed that because of the way the video is formatted, it's chopped up information. It's shorter, condensed, and not everybody can deliver that kind of format. I mean, fuck, people on YouTube can't even do that kind of format, and we have a longer and more varied platform. So it's like, it's just weird to me. It's like, how the fuck are you going to get these people uh, to try to deliver something and put their own personality and whatever their channel is, have that spin and deliver it accurately, and subscribers and shit. All joking aside, we've seen it across the board with bigger YouTubers. We do have a platform and we have people who listen to us. It's a very big responsibility. And maybe it's that old fogey in me, but I don't see the same kind of respect for that information being delivered. It's a very risky gambit. It's
I
a
mean, for me,
very risky proposition. You know what I mean?
like I don't use TikTok. I've never used TikTok. The only time I see like TikTok videos if it gets posted on like Twitter, but
Yep.
like and like as far as this, I don't know who they like. I couldn't name you a TikToker for nothing, but I don't know like as far as who when they say influencers, whether they spoke to actual like people that report news on TikTok or if they spoke to people like random TikTokers that are influencers or people that's actually been talking about Ukraine, Russia stuff. So I mean, I don't know, but like I mean, yeah, it's like I said, this sounds weird, but like you got to with with so many different platforms and everything. You when you're trying to get out news and information to people around the world, it's especially when you have one country where their dictator is basically cut off all access to regular news. Like these things have to be done.
I mean, I don't disagree with that because during my time
Good.
in the service, I went, I've been to Russia, and like people who think
Don't
that
tell anybody that.
that the communism left, it never left. It just wears a mask of, um, you know, uh, capitalism. It's like a pseudo capitalism. It's a really weird system that still has that very communist mixture in their politics. And there is the fact that unlike the US, we could talk shit, and we do. We could talk shit about the media and the way that they cover stuff. But at the end of the day, everybody has their freedom, whether it's fucking stupid opinion or not. I've always believed you have the right to say it. You can call me an asshole or whatever else. Now, I might call you one back, and those are the rights that we have. You have the right to freedom of speech, but in these kinds of countries where you have that sort of government that has more of a stranglehold over media and information that's being put out to the people, those rules don't apply. My question is, does this TikTok thing, so because the rest of it's just going into the
TikTok does the TikTok.
So my question is, LB, do you think that this is more towards our people receiving the information or theirs? How many people over there are subscribed to this TikTok stuff? Or is this us doing it, delivering the information to our people? See, that's what I'm like fuzzy about. Like, is this a way to get messages to the people in Russia to say, hey, this is bullshit, and start to protest the government? Or is this how we're delivering the information to our people? Because those are two very different things.
Well, I know from me watching like the news, like a lot of the reporting, like they've had a lot of people show up on the news, like, oh, I found out about this, or et cetera, through TikTok, and like so. Like I said, I don't pay much attention to TikTok. I know it's a big thing, but like I know since this whole Ukraine Russia thing popped off, like it's been a lot of mentions throughout the news about people seeing things via TikTok. So yeah, I mean, like when I was watching earlier on, I was watching what was this, the 11th Hour, and they did a panel where they talked to high school students. And they was talking about like how they're finding out all of this information, and they was all saying TikTok.
So you're thinking this is more for the younger students who ain't gonna give a shit about watching whatever.
Right. Yeah,
watch.
I mean, yeah, this is. I mean, TikTok is. I guess I'm assuming their demographic is the kids, obviously, because there's so much nonsense that I see. So I'm just assuming it's for the kids. But yeah, I mean, like this is to get the information out to them because the attention spans are much shorter now. So why not get this type of information out to them in a TikTok type of way, whatever way you got to do it, as long as it's getting to them. If they gotta slam their head across a wall explaining what's going on, and I guess they got to do that.
I mean, here's the other interesting question, though, because a lot of the TikTokers are younger audience and younger demographic. I know. I think my daughter is on there too. She watches shit from there.
You think you might want to know?
Yeah. I just found out she had a Twitter account. I've been meaning to talk to her about that, but yeah, and that's the thing, right, LB? That's the thing. Even with the stuff I monitor and watch, she's not with me through the week, so I can't watch everything that she's doing. And so there's that factor. But my other question is, and God, I'm going to come off old school, but are we really wanting that younger audience to be involved in this political climate? Because what can they provide to this whole debate? Like, I know what we can, how we can discuss the facts, but what does this provide to them by bringing this up? Doesn't it create more anxiety and worrying about shit that
I mean, I look at it like this. Like, I'm not a parent, but like I've been a kid, and they're going to find out things regardless. And I would prefer to know the truth than to be shielded away from things. I mean, these kids need to know like the terrible things leaders of countries are doing. Like you don't want them growing up. Like we have a bunch of Putin sympathizers these days. Like you don't want them growing up saying, well, this dictator, he killed a bunch of people, but he wasn't that bad. He wasn't that bad. It was all Joe Biden's fault. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that kind of stuff happening. So being able to, whatever way to educate kids and getting them to know what is actually happening instead of propaganda, lies, or not knowing, I'm all for it, because there's a lot of stupid people out there in this world. The less stupidity we have, the better.
that the war would be over if Switzerland would just make a stand.
Jesus Christ.
Can you imagine if they
Well-
came out and said they were on a side? People would be like, fuck, man, what are we going to do, man?
Well, I mean, like honestly, I'm not trying to get into a little deep discussion about Russia, but I done heard so much nonsense. But I done heard, well, if the USA puts out a no-fly zone, it'll be the end of the war. Or if Joe Biden goes apologize to Putin and tells him that Ukraine won't be in NATO, it'll be over. Like, I've heard so much nonsense. It's just like, bruh, stop trying to find out a way to place the blame on everybody else except for the person that invaded the country for no reason.
And I mean, let's be real, in all seriousness. And I said this last week on my stream. This is not a feud that came out of nowhere. Like, people treat it like this just came. This has been going on for as long as fucking Israelites and have been fighting their fucking war. Like, this is a blood feud, a blood rivalry. This is a cultural battle that these two absolutely hate each other. The Ukrainians and the Russians have always been at odds, always been looking to do the one-up thing. And to an extent, I do agree with you, LB, that that those sides should be known. There should be some known stuff, because with the way we see the younger kids now, right? Like, I fucking go in the mall and look at these kids who are employed at the stores.
Whoa. You go into the mall and look at kids.
Yeah, that didn't come out right.
Okay. Rephrasing. When
He
I'm at the
goes
mall,
into the mall, and on his patrols, he notices all these fucking children doing illegal things.
and I notice that they're all on their phones, right? They're all sitting there, even when they're supposed to be fucking helping customers. They're sitting there on their phones, and they're looking up at news, probably looking at TikTok and all of that shit. So, like, I understand it, because it seems like these days the only way that you can get any kind of a message out is through these platforms. People are so hooked into this shit. And it's even the double-edged sword to what we do, right? Because at the end of the day, look, I'm not going to say, oh, the internet is fucking terrible, blah, 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 because I'm just an asshole in a cowboy hat who gets to rant about stupid shit. It's fun. But there's also that other side to it, where now kids are so fixated that everything on the internet is absolute truth. The first thing you fucking Google search, that's the fucking headline. I've literally gotten into arguments and watched someone quote a headline to me, LB. A fucking, like, they Google it and go, well, the first fucking headline they pick out, and that's truth.
Exactly.
Gospel truth. So I get where you're coming from. It is a sad truth of the world we live in. Kiefer says, when I was a teen, I didn't have social media. LOL. When I was a teen, I didn't have a phone. LOL. Even though I was a teen in 2011, 2018. But yeah, even from then, it's vastly different. I mean, LB, when did you get your first cell phone?
When I was a senior in high school. So,
Fuck,
what,
you were ahead of
2002?
Oh,
Right?
I got mine.
I didn't even want it.
I was on the fence.
My mom literally made me have a cell phone. I didn't want one.
Ah. So what was the first one you had?
It was I think it's Kyocera. It was a blue.
Kyocera.
Kyocera. Well,
Yeah, that's a good block phone.
Yeah.
Right?
You know-
That's what I call it. Block phone.
Plain snake.
Yes. Back when phone gaming was shit.
All that you could do.
No, back when phone gaming was only Snake.
Be in the class playing Snake and talking about Snake all day.
How long did you go for? Oh man, you should have been there. I filled the whole screen. I won the Snake. Because that's how you win, right?
Something like that.
Fill a whole screen full of Snake or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I suck at Snake.
Dude, my first phone was the Razor. And I
What?
Yes. I did not get a cell phone until the fucking Razor came out.
Your first phone was a fucking flip phone? Jesus, man. Talk about modern technology.
And
God dang.
I wish Perp were here.
Yeah, what happened?
Because he could have talked about the TikTok stuff. Even though he probably don't know. He probably don't even know we're at that Ukraine and Russia's at war right now. But
Does he know that Ukraine is a thing?
I highly doubt it.
He knows Russia's a thing. I'll give him he definitely knows Russia's a thing. But the Ukraine, I'm skeptical.
Yeah, he probably doesn't know that Russia invaded Ukraine.
Although he might know that he does if he watches some TikTok person from there.
Now he don't watch those TikToks.
Oh, that's fair. There's not a whole lot of yeah.
He probably wonders why gas is high, but he doesn't know why.
Fucking gas just going through the roof. What the fuck, man?
I'm gonna get out before Zod makes a transition, everyone. So,
all right, see you later, Cody.
See you later, Husky. He left before I finished my goodbye. Oh, woo!
The Senate, speaking
That's
of
a Star Wars reference.
Well, I'm gonna head out. I just dropped my phone out of sleepiness, and now I'm blacking out. LOL. See you later. So he might not remember that. And Husky says, "Boom."
This is what's up right here.
Speaking of first phone, so yeah, I got my Razor. Oh, and Ericsson. Those were good phones.
Fucking A, man. That's a good block phone. Nice.
My first phone, the Razor, I remember I got it, right? Do you guys remember that bullshit the Razor was promoting on how you can get the NFL on there? So I got it for the NFL, and I was so happy about the shittiest fucking reception. That thing was glitchy as fuck. The half the times the games would do that weird frame thing, when it's trying to rebuff every fucking 5 seconds. It was terrible.
No, the thing that I liked the most when I had a flip phone, because I didn't have the Razor. The hell did I have? I had some other Motorola that was supposed to be similar to the Razor and as far as its functionality. But the radar that worked on there, I've never had a more accurate radar in my entire life, because you could look at the individual counties in northeast Wisconsin and you could be like, I can see the cloud 8 miles away that the radar is telling me is the only fucking rain cloud. It was amazing. It's the greatest fucking radar I ever had in my entire life. And now the fancy stuff, because they're like, well, now you gotta have an app for it. I was like, motherfucker, it was built into the phone before. They're like, yeah, but now you can just put an app on your phone. I was like, yeah, but it used to just work. And they're like, yeah, but now you can have an app. I was like, fine. So what do? The Weather Channel app. And it works most of the time. The other one never failed. Like, unless the phone is dead, and then, nothing fucking works. So it didn't fucking matter. Goddamn fucking flip phones. That's where it's at. Love me some flip phones.
Yeah, have you guys ever noticed too that the flip phones seem to be
they're coming back
longer than these fucking Galaxy phones that we all have? Fucking touchscreen bullshit, man. You get one thing on that touchscreen, it's a wrap. You get a fucking raindrop and the thing glitches out.
What do you mean it glitches out?
You must got like the Galaxy S1 or something.
Yeah, something like that. Dude, I don't have time to keep up with the fucking models. I DM Perp. Okay, is this comparable? Just give them the fucking thing. Because, dude, they make a new phone. And another thing that pissed me off, and LBPB, I don't know if this has happened to you, right? I'm with a great company. I get this phone. It was like the Galaxy A21 or whatever. Works great. About a year, right on the dot, into having this phone, it started dropping calls, losing service. Is it just me, or do they design these new phones now for like after that time when you got to re-up your contract, to where everything just stops fucking working on the phone. It's got to be a fucking design.
Yeah, I had those issues for a few years with some of my Galaxy phones. Like when the new ones come out, the phone just like start acting up. But luckily I had the what's the Galaxy S21. Like I didn't
Well,
have
how
any
was
issue
that?
with that one. I didn't have any issue.
Ah, interesting.
But like, yeah, man, I definitely with you on those older phones, the older Galaxies.
Yeah, it's like they
Oh,
don't.
no, I had to upgrade to a stupid fucking Pixel because it was the highest horsepower for the money at the time. Well, after I drove over my S7 and, regretting it, I need to get back. I need to get a Galaxy. This thing it's terrible. Don't get a Pixel, people. Don't get a Pixel.
Yeah, I heard things about the Pixel because the guy tried to
Dude, it
sell
had issues like fucking from go. Like, I got it and I was like, all right, the screen, it looks nice. Everything is crisp. Apps downloaded onto it. Opened up fucking all of your basic apps, right? Like YouTube, Twitter, Chrome, all that stuff. After a fucking day, it's like, I don't want to open Twitter. Okay. Or I'd be on Twitter and I'd hit the fucking like on some post, just hitting the fucking little goddamn fucking heart, and it would fucking freeze and then close out. I was
and
like,
the
what the
heart
fuck
didn't
is
go
going
through,
on?
did it?
Fuck no, it didn't. So I
Yep.
gotta find it again and be like, well, I guess that's the end of that fucking shit. So yeah, definitely need to get back to having a goddamn Samsung because that's the only brand worth buying, people. It's the only brand worth buying. Crapples are trash.
Yeah, JD Davis says Apple phones have technology to make the screen more durable, but it needs to be thicker so they
That's what
don't
every lady says.
Yeah, I call bullshit on that. Apple is the greediest motherfuckers. I had an Apple phone once. I immediately got rid of it. When I found out that you needed that iTunes bullshit, you had to create an account and then you had to pay for the fucking songs. And I'm like, why did I go from the Windows type app where I can download my songs or go to their store, which was free, by the way, to go to this place where I have to literally pay for any fucking function of the phone? Anything had to be through the Apple store. It is the biggest fucking scam ever. And I can't understand these diehard Apple people that are like, Apple's the greatest thing since sliced bread. No, they are ripping you off blindly. My daughter fell on that truck. She's got an Apple phone. Fuck.
Apples for lazy people.
It's funny that you say that, LB, because I feel like I might be able to say that Janie will probably agree with you. I should throw rotten apples at PB. They're all rotten. They're apples.
Speaking of rotten, we have one more article for the night. Last article, people. Thank you.
There's another fucking article.
One more, and it's a wham dinger.
Is it about Starter? Is it about Star Wars? Is it about Kenobi? Are we going to talk about Star Wars? When are we going to talk about Star Wars?
It's about Catwoman.
Catwoman.
So, to preference, thought she did all right in the movie, but anyway, Zoë Kravitz clarifies statements about being rejected from Dark Knight Rises role because she was too urban.
I mean, it's true.
I mean, was that?
I mean, I don't even have to read this to remember. Like, I haven't seen anything from Zoe Kravitz in years, so I don't know how if she's improved her acting. But I just remember earlier in her career, she was awful. So,
oh yeah, she was god awful. I will say,
because she was nothing to write. Oh, go ahead.
Did First Class come out before Dark Knight Rises?
Ooh, good question. Dark Knight Rises came out in 2012, right?
Okay, yeah, it came out after then. I think. I don't. No, it definitely came out before. Well, whatever. But she was horrible in that movie.
She was terrible.
She was not a spectacular Catwoman.
No, I think her acting was serviceable and it served the point of the movie.
No, like you knew that she was Catwoman, but like, meh.
It was like when you look at the rest of what people were bringing in and look at her and you're like,
Whatever. She's last on the list. All the other ones are more Catwoman than she is.
oh
Whatever.
yeah, I put Anne Hathaway above that.
Yeah, Halle Berry's number one.
Jesus Christ. Look.
How is Halle Berry not number one? This is like the whole fucking Ben Affleck fucking thing. Like, Ben Affleck is a great Batman. He has shit movies.
I mean, but can we blame Ben for the Snyder
No,
writing?
we can't blame him for being in shit movies. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Is that Halle Berry, shit movies. But look at her. Catwoman.
J.D. Davis had a great one. She said, Zod is so racist that he has to end the stream with a good old days when people used urban with a straight face. What?
He's a special guy.
Zoë Kravitz has asked people to calm down after comments made about being rejected for The Dark Knight Rises were misinterpreted. And look, I've read those comments and it wasn't anything as stupid as other comments I've read. So I do tend to agree. Like, here's the thing, okay? Little bit of a mini rant. Here's the thing, all you fucking Nolan fans, okay? Calm the fuck down with the Nolan trilogy. Do I love it? Yes. It has one of the best Jokers, but is it like this thing that should be held on a fucking pedestal for years? Not really. It had issues, and nobody wants to fucking talk about it.
Hold up. Is this your opinion or Zoe Kravitz's opinion?
No, this is my personal opinion. That anytime anyone...
You knew that, LB.
No, I like he was talking about Zoe Kravitz, right? And then like I zoned out for a second. Then I
no. Okay. When he goes full screen, it's his opinion.
I was looking at my phone, so okay, he's full screen.
That's fair. I was also looking at my phone.
So here's the thing. Anytime anyone makes a comment about the Nolan trilogy, all these fucking people come out and start bashing them for even bringing up the Christopher Nolan trilogy in a sentence of any kind. If you come out and say, oh yeah, Heath Ledger's performance was okay, I'm willing to bet how many fucking people would be like, what are you talking about? This fucking masterpiece. It's like, calm down, people. It's not that fucking serious, okay? It was great. We were all there. It happened years ago. Other people can play these roles. Other people can have opinions about the movies. Chill the fuck out. Like, oh my god, I get so fucking tired of it. And I like the Nolan movies. And it's just like, calm down. Also, I rate Zod is so...
That just shows you like the high regard people have for the movies.
I mean,
and their word auto prompt.
Like, I agree.
The Nolan trilogy are still the 3 best Batman films.
I mean, there's no debate about that, but
I forgot what we were talking about for a second. You're talking about Catwoman?
Yeah. Lambasting people over making a comment adjacent to the movies when it's not in any way harming the integrity of the film or anything like that. It's ridiculous. And I've seen it a ton of times when you even question something about the films. You got 50 people talking about like it was perfect. No movie is perfect. Every movie has a flaw. They had things they could have done better. Dark Knight Rises has a lot of shit they could have did better in that movie. I still enjoy it. I love Tom Hardy as Bane. I loved Anne Hathaway as Catwoman. I thought it ended as good as it could have ended, given the situation. But it was a deeply flawed movie. But nobody wants to talk about that because you can't.
I know. I disagree with that. Now, people always talk about The Dark Knight Rises and how flawed it is.
No,
Now,
what's our because
I
everyone
think
I see is like, it's the greatest thing of all time.
no, bruh. Stop it. No.
That's all I've been hearing over the last week. It's how The Dark Knight Rises just is not that great of a movie, and that's the best thing I heard.
Yeah, like I mean,
And I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, people have been trashing The Dark Knight Rises for however long, which is funny to me because when it first came out, people were saying it was better than The Dark Knight.
That's
Not the people at the 4D showing, though. We can laugh about that now.
Whoa. Calm down. No.
Crash Bandicoots on fucking drugs.
I mean, well, look at that face. Like, yeah, he's like, yep.
It's not terrible. Like, man, boy, you always got that person. You always got that guy.
Well, I mean, yeah. You seen what K-Dot said about the Batman on his community post, right, LB? That's where I saw it.
No, but K-Dot just be saying things.
He said, well, it was some excellent trolling because I laughed heartily after I saw both of it because it's two pictures, so you only see the first picture originally. And the first picture is the Batman is greater than Iron Man, the original film.
Oh.
Calm down.
The second picture, the one that put it over the top for me was the Batman is greater than Infinity War. That I laughed. Real fucking hard.
I mean, I'll watch it when it comes out on HBO Max. There's no way I'm going to a movie theater to watch this brooding movie for it's almost 3 hours in the theater.
I mean, I went and I would not go to the theater again to see it. Like I wouldn't even consider going to the theater again to see it.
All right.
I enjoyed my time. I gave it a 6.
Like I know I know how Matt Reeves directs movies, right? So I know.
Okay.
Before even watching the movie, before watching the movie, I know what I'm going to see and I know what I'm going to get out of the movie. So I can just wait.
Wait, so if you're a Michael Keaton Batman fan, you have to think that Christian Bale's Batman and the Nolan trilogy are terrible because I don't think that those are mutually exclusive.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I never understood that one, bro. Like, why? I mean, I see comparing the Batman. That's fine, but this is like, oh, I love Michael Keaton's Batman, so that means the Dark Knight is trash.
I mean,
no.
I might be wrong in that assumption, but that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Like this is the one that I cherish the most. Therefore, that one's not any good.
Right.
Look, like here's the thing: the first Batman I ever watched was the Batman because my stepdad introduced me to like Star Wars and all that, and we went to see the Batman. And I was fairly young, and then I rewatched it older, and I rewatched it again, and I realized, and there's probably someone who will watch this later and roast me in the comments, but it's my opinion, that those movies, they're good for the time period that they're in, but nowadays it just doesn't hold up for me. Like I think Batman Returns is slightly better, but the original is very flat. It's a very just to me, it's very flat, except for Jack Nichols's performance, and then his, given the tone, is kind of weirdly over the top.
Did you say Jack Nicklaus?
Jack Nicholson, sorry, I'm getting a little tired, but Jack Nicholson, his performance is like so over the top and kind of animated, and then you've got like a very dark, somber, more brooding, kind of like Pattinson with his portrayal. It's a more brooding kind of Batman, and for me, it's a weird mixture now. And this is me watching it years later. It just feels uneven in certain spots. Their tones clash a lot for me in the film.
Yeah, I mean, I never liked the first Batman.
I don't know. I'll say, yeah, I don't see why people hold it in such esteem, even coming from that being my first Batman. Like, Batman Returns now, I thought was better because it looked like Michael Keaton loosened up in his performance a little bit. Cracked a few jokes here and there.
They hold it in high esteem because their name's Sean Stackhouse.
Jeez, I'm just dude, the metric that you're rating it on, if you really look at that movie, it's a very unevenly shot film. The tone is not consistent through that movie. And why I like Batman Returns better is because it's wacky, it knows what it is, but everything across the board, everyone's performance kind of fits into that format.
Batman Returns is the movie where you get the short clip of him lifting up whatever frickin' henchman, and he says, "I'm Batman," right?
Yeah.
Right, so I feel like Batman Returns, out of the two of them, is the yes, Caroline, this is my favorite topic, is the better movie out of those two.
Yep.
Yeah,
but,
and
I'm told, right, so the first four movies are all supposed to go together. They all have the same Alfred, right?
Supposedly.
We're supposed to believe that this is the same Bruce Wayne, allegedly. That's not the point. That's not how you spell Sean Janey. I've never seen Sean spelled that way before, though. An H with an EA? Have you ever seen that?
No.
That's different. SHAW. I guess I needed to clarify that for anybody. Anyway, or is he AU? Fuck, I don't even remember anymore. Doesn't matter. All four of them, I would watch Batman Forever. That's my favorite out of those four.
Batman Forever has a special place because I remember that theater experience. And
okay, let's put it this way: before I watched Batman Forever, I watched Top Gun.
Oh, there's not even a question.
And I was like, they just made the Iceman Batman. Oh shit!
I think Val Kilmer did a very good job.
I thought that he did an excellent job.
I'd love to see a comprehensive video on what makes Michael Keaton's Batman so great, because I just don't see it.
Oh, like somebody do the video essay or something like that.
Yeah, because everyone keeps a lot of people say he's the best Batman. It's just I just never saw it.
You know what? I actually have a video for you, LB. Check out V Infuso. He's a huge DC fan. That's why I watch his channel. And he's got a video breaking down every Batman, from Keaton. I think he even goes to Adam West Batman, and he talks about their performances. And he doesn't say, he doesn't put his own opinion in it. He just does it from what the fans' perspective was and their takes on the roles and the directing style. So yeah, check out V Infuso. I forgot the name of the video.
Send me the link because I'll forget.
Yeah, I'll send you the link after the show. He is he's very in depth. He talks about, for the Batman, he did one on all the Jokers, the Catwomans, and the Batmans, and then he did a ranking on them. And it was pretty interesting.
Wait, so he did a video exclusively on why Michael Keaton is the best Batman?
No,
because that's what LB just asked for, and that's what he thinks you're going to link him to.
He did it not why he thinks, but as a perspective of why fans connect with his Batman. Through articles and people who have stated different things, like why they like Michael Keaton's portrayal, and then from the acting and directing standpoint and why it hit with people, especially around that time period, and talks about the filming and the way comic book movies were portrayed. And I think the biggest thing was that Burton's Batman was the first one, after Adam West, it was the first one to take a different tone. And it shocked people at the time because they hadn't seen a Batman movie like that. It was shot dark. Batman was a little bit more melancholy. and it was more of a wow. These people were coming from the Adam West goofy fucking shark repellent movie, and then you see Tim Burton Batman, and you see what I'm saying? It's like the tones were so vastly different, and there hadn't been a comic book movie like that up until that movie came out.
Tim Burton movies are overrated.
You hush your mouth. I love Tim Burton.
Tim Burton is a mediocre movie maker.
I will kill you. In a post on her Instagram on Tuesday, the 8th of March, the actor who plays Selena Kyle / Catwoman in the newly released The Batman wrote, I was not told I was too urban to play Catwoman in The Dark Knight Rises. I wanted to audition for a small part in the film, and I was told, I do not know who said this, but this is how it was worded to me. And they were not going urban on the part. This is something I heard a lot 10 years ago. It was very different. She added, although I am glad that we are attempting to evolve, let's all calm down as well as fact check before writing things that are untrue.
I hope she evolved her acting ability.
So, yeah, it's another sign of especially like mediocre to terrible.
You're not gonna get the clicks on your headline if you don't use all the right words. And saying that she didn't get the random role for stand-in number 3 in The Dark Knight Rises isn't gonna get anybody to click on it right now. But if you say Catwoman, and now there's another Batman movie that has Catwoman, well, fuck, some baby gonna be like, fuck, they were fucking her out of Catwoman, and she finally got Catwoman. What fucking happened? Yeah, except none of that happened.
You know, it's crazy. Like, I saw the headline of the Catwoman. She didn't get the Catwoman role. I didn't even click it or watch anybody's videos because it's like
the math doesn't come out
right. And not only that, it's like, okay, we would have heard about her auditioning for Catwoman in The Dark Knight Rises like over the years. So it's
that's
like
a good point. That's an interesting. It's like, oh, so yeah, there's that other factor. It's like, so all this time, and we heard what that'll be like everything since Heath Ledger passing and all that. Like every fucking thing about Batman at that time was coming out. All of this shit because people were so intrigued, especially with Heath Ledger passing. Like, how is Dark Knight gonna do? How does this affect the story? So you'd have thought
Dark Knight's underrated.
You would have thought that something over the years would have came out, especially now with Zoë Kravitz portraying this character. They're like, oh yeah, well, 10 years ago,
awesome,
12 years ago, she was supposed to be the original Catwoman. It's like, I never heard any of that.
What do you mean the original?
She said it.
That's not the original. It wouldn't even be close to the original.
You know what I mean.
I don't know what
She
you
wouldn't
mean,
even
guy.
be the first black Catwoman because Catwoman.
I know everything about it's fucking stupid. That's what makes it extra fucking dumb, and people still clicked on it.
right. It's
What
just
is
like,
wrong with people?
right. This is why the White House is contacting TikTok influencers. It's like seriously,
Can you
like,
get our message out there?
like you see how I just came up with a logical reason for why this isn't true. Like, no one came up with that thought.
But and I saw the stuff you posted on Twitter, LB. How many of us have had those stupid arguments though, where people just they don't even fucking click your video or nothing. They just look at the title or the thumbnail in your case.
The title. I mean, the titles make the money, man. That's what gets the clicks.
Let me ask you something.
Everything else don't matter.
I was
Right, especially in a fucking what I want to say article. Like, once you've made it to the page, I mean, there might be an advertisement at the bottom of the page that if you make it down there, they will get that extra bit of cash. But the fact that you're on the page pretty much is the entire payment.
Yeah, I mean, and not only that, the way these websites are now, man, you're gonna get about 20 ads no matter what you got on your computer or phone.
Unless you got some excellent ad blocker.
Yeah.
I don't.
Just,
what you were gonna say, Mr. Zod?
Oh no.
I was gonna say, like, just looking at how people are. It's like it's prejudging something just off of the statement. So when she got all of this backlash, it was like, well, the way you worded it, and people fucking forget. Like, these actors, actresses, all these people need to not be on Twitter because you only have a certain amount of spaces. So they put these sentences and then they say, oh, well, people took what we said out of context. And it's like, no, you had a certain amount to put your words in, and you chose to phrase it this way. And you know, it's the fucking internet. So people are going to interpret what you say in 50 different ways. Mm-hmm. So when you put something down, you better be fucking clear on what you're trying to say.
Well, as clear as possible. Well, I mean, they were trying to be as clear as possible. They're like, how can we get all these words into the title? Clearly, that's what they were doing.
And I heard so many people covering this, and I'm like, how is this like? By doing this, you have generated what she is hoping for, because we're talking about it now. But she's generated.
Who was hoping for?
Zoë Kravitz, right?
What are you talking about? The original article?
Yeah, this article generated what Zoë Kravitz originally put was she wanted people to have eyes on this, to put her in the spotlight because she's Catwoman, right? So it's all of these manipulation things. And then he's going to pick it up in a Hollywood Reporter and everything, and they're going to fucking phrase it all different ways.
So did real websites cover this?
What's that?
Did real websites cover this?
I know.
The Hollywood Reporter covered it in a couple of other places. You know, the normal.
Hollywood Reporter's at least semi-real, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, they're legit.
Yeah, they covered it because of, as always, once fans.
No, but did they cover it? Did they cover it the first time or the second iteration? Because the first iteration is the bullshit iteration saying, "Oh, she was denied Catwoman." Like that was the first iteration, or did they cover the second iteration saying Zoë Kravitz came out and clarified, like what we were just reading?
I believe they covered the
original.
The original, yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
So it's like it's like
I halfway trust you right now because you said it with hesitation.
And they had the actual Instagram post.
Interesting.
And you know, they do that thing where they show the comments and everything, and it's like, well, you know, and you were on fucking Instagram, you get more words to word exactly how you want to word something. It wasn't
no idea how many words you got on Instagram. You know what's funny? You get more words on Instagram. Is that true?
Yeah,
So you get more words on Instagram, and I probably use less words on Instagram because I thought it was supposed to be for pictures.
No, you can do
like
Instagram's
fucking... supposed to be for pictures, man. Don't put words on Instagram. Stop putting words on Instagram, people. That's stupid. Like shortest caption possible. Like that is the challenge of Instagram. Say as little as possible with saying as much as possible. No fucking paragraphs. God damn.
I mean, that's all I know how to talk.
Like, how often do you fucking see something on goddamn Twitter where you're like 1 of 12 and you're like, yep, nope. Do you ever, is that ever where it's a thread and you're like, oh, they have 12 fucking things before
that's what she could have done. Or whoever posted that comment about this Catwoman thing.
Right, they could have did that. But holy
Right.
shit! Every time I see one of those, I was like, no, I'm not even going to read the first one because the first one ain't going to make sense without the second one, and I'm not reading all 12.
This is
This is Twitter, motherfucker. 2. You get 2. You get 2.
Yeah, don't send us a paragraph because I damn sure ain't gonna read it. Like, I hate
Fuck,
those.
man. Like, more than fucking 2. Like, you're going to 3, it's like you're saying something that you should probably be saying to somebody in real life, right? Like, if you're saying that goddamn much on fucking Twitter, holy fucking shit, man. Get it together.
And then everyone gets notified who's in your little group, and it's this stupid fucking thread.
Fucking hell. Did you see what this person said? Yep. Didn't read a fucking word of it. But you don't say that second part. Don't say the second part out loud. Just say the first part. You say, yep, I saw it. Definitely saw it.
JD Davis says at Pop Culture PV, Instagram put out a statement about no longer being a photo sharing social media. They did not tell us what they are instead. Oh boy. Isn't Instagram's whole point photos? Like, isn't that their thing? Like, everybody has their thing.
What does grams, what's that stand for? Like, like, photogram is not a thing. It's
program?
stupid. It's stupid. It's fucking dumb. And
This
I'm
is
on
why-
it. So good times.
So speaking of which, let's get to the plugs and stuff. We're at 3 hours and 10, and I told my kid I'd wake up early to finish this fucking movie. So,
What movie?
the last bit of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, that's right. I asked that
Yeah.
question already. It's number 4, LB. Nobody cares about it.
Yeah. Boy. After 2,
People in the chat are going to be upset with me now. I've said a bunch of controversial things here at the end.
man, after 2, it's just like I don't know what's going on in the movies, bro.
3 is confusing. I was like, okay, that's good. I'm done.
Yeah.
No, I gave them 3 because I wanted to finish the trilogy. I'm a completionist. I was like, 2 left that cliffhanger, so I was like, okay, I'm obligated to watch the third one. But when you go into 4 or 5, you're not in a trilogy.
Dog, you don't know what's going on in the third one. Like no one, like that's one of those movies that it's like Ocean's 12. It don't matter how many times I watch it, I don't know what's going on.
Every fucking time. I was like, I literally just watched the movie. As in, I got through the credits and I hit play again. And I was like, still don't know what's happening right here.
No clue.
And then they're like, and I will explain it. And I was like, oh yeah. Let's watch it again, motherfucker. No fucking clue what's going on. I love those fucking movies so goddamn much.
Mm-hmm.
So much. Goddamn.
You know,
Salute, George. Salute, Brad.
And I can't remember Ocean's 13 for the life of me.
It's basically It's basically Ocean's 11.
Yeah, it's Ocean's 11 with who's the 13th person? Fuck. It's
I don't remember.
It's the bad guy from the first movie.
Oh, Andy Garcia.
Yeah, Andy Garcia.
And Al Pacino's in it, I think, if I can remember. Is he?
Yeah, he's the guy they're fucking over, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Isn't he?
Ocean's 13 is the one I
Or is
can't
that in
remember.
12?
What?
I think.
No, 12 is the one where they're doing the heist on
In
the
Europe or something.
Yeah.
13 is back in Vegas. They basically repeated 11 when they found out people didn't know what was going on.
Right, they just upped the security essentially.
Yeah.
And upped the size of the fish they were taking down.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you changed the direction of an entire street.
Speaking of changing directions, let's get to our respective outros. Thank you for the segue. Let's talk to the loneliest man on the panel. So glad to have you drop
LB, you'll love my new outro, by the way.
So
I gotta go watch it.
No. Well, the live one here.
Oh. Okay, I'm ready for it.
Okay.
And I ain't got no plugs. It was good time hanging out tonight on a Friday night. Always good time. Nice to see a nice crowd of supporters. Good times. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Follow
we
me
got
on
a good
Twitter.
time.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, if you ever have a problem with LB's videos, just send him something on Twitter. He loves to respond to the fucking stupid tweets. Oh my god, dude, do these people just hone in on you? Like, I'm amazed at these comments, LB. They're some of the most entertaining I've ever read. I think I commented on a couple of them.
What just happened?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Sorry, I went off of
How
my.
come you haven't been using this microphone the whole goddamn time?
It only happens when I switch off my headphone mic.
Oh.
But yeah, if you want to see a couple of amusing threads, go check out LB's Twitter. Follow him there. I'll do his plug. If you want to, go check out his channel, and if you like the content, subscribe or don't. But check out a video because he's got some good stuff. He covers
You're not
all of
gonna
the
know whether or not you want to subscribe if you don't watch a video.
Exactly, and of course, he's officially a co-host. I've given him the power over the channel. The person who is the second in command, the admiral, if you will, or no, what? I don't know what's second to the admiral. The ensign. I'm thinking Star Trek now. Whatever. Co-host, friend, compatriot, pop culture PB. Tell them where they can find you and all that good stuff.
Google Pop Culture PB.
I forgot you could do that. Nice.
I gotta keep it short because this son of a bitch is gonna take forever. 3:16. Keep that in mind, LB.
So anyways, thank you everybody for watching. Check out my last interview. Really proud of it with Killjoy Jake. We did a full breakdown of the Batman. I think we were very thorough.
Did you know? I talked about it for 5.5 hours.
Yeah, it was great. We had a great stream. Go check out Killjoy Jake. Go support.
That's more true.
And support his fan film he's making for the Scream franchise called The Red Right Hand. I like supporting people who are up and coming filmmakers and things like that. So go check it out and show some love to Killjoy. He'll be back here to talk about Halloween Ends. So I'm looking forward to that. And in the near future, I got some videos I would like to do. I might even do one on the profits of geek culture. There's one I can't do on this. There's one I can't do on this channel because it doesn't fit with what I'm doing. It's going to be a comic book review. So check out that alternate channel. And thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Really appreciate it. We are almost up to 25 people watching at one point. So I appreciate all of the support. Go check out Planet Q's Queen. You can see me on there when I don't have stuff going on. We'll be talking about more depth stuff because the case is coming up soon. So I'm going to be covering that with them over there, over on Twitch. So go check that out. And thank you, everybody, for watching. Yeah. And you guys know what to do. Kneel before the lonely banter.
No.
What?